Hello and welcome to Courtesy Flush. Tonight we're going to be finishing out Star Trek, the series finale. The weekend adventure ends series finale. Joining us tonight is also the crew of the Thunderchild, who are currently in Discord talking about dogs. Cyberpunk. But yeah, this is going to be the series finale of this game. We will not continue playing it every Saturday. We do have other campaigns and stuff planned for Star Trek, but we will continue those at a much later time. So how are you guys? Dang, network canceling the series. So how are you guys doing?
Sad.
Yeah. You're
good.
Well, all I can say to sum up everything up to this point, guys, is it's been a long road getting from there to here.
No.
It's been a long.
You know what's great is what's great is you have that series, and you have that song and that opening. Even better is you have Scott Bakula as the captain, and somehow that song fits.
When I saw Scott Bakula as the captain, I thought back to that meme of Quantum Leap where he's like, "I'm retarded." That was an episode.
It was an episode, and also they ended that series retarded, so it all became full circle. I watched Quantum Leap, like really getting into it, and then that ending, I'm like shaking my fucking head. All right, let me pop over to the scene. Was there anything anybody wanted to say before we get started?
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm here.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Sorry, my dad called me.
No worries, man. Was there anything anybody want to say before we started?
Thank you for all of your hard work, Mike.
Thank you for being an awesome player, Psydoc.
You're
the best player in this game.
Oh, wow.
That's really funny.
Your bride is in the mail,
Even
sir.
he's laughing.
I'm not laughing.
No, that was 100% with sincerity.
You know what? Next time you need an ass donut, I'm not sending one.
No,
I
love
think
my
we
ass
need-
donut. I love it.
I think we need a recount.
No.
Who's the best player?
Hey, Ryan here.
Well, how many magazines of 45 are on your desks? 15?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I have tea.
All right,
20,
now how many
23.
stray bullets are in your desk drawer?
1911 magazine stacked nice. Okay.
Yeah, they do.
And I'm trying to save up to get more of the Wilson Combat ones because those are really nice. But a bunch of them are the just standard GI ones.
Well,
Also, there was something I wanted to say.
yeah.
Like, no matter how this game ends, this was one of the best games I've played in ever. So I appreciate the hard work you put into it, Crow.
Oh man, thank you very much. That's very kind.
Suck
up.
up. Kill him.
Frank's like, Frank's like, yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Fucking asshole.
I said one of, okay?
No, you heard it, Frank.
It's
You're
noted.
Too easy on him. Too easy on him.
Top 50 for sure.
This is revenge for killing my
Commando's
character
logo.
yesterday.
I support the murder.
Yeah.
I agree. It was nice.
I wonder if one of your characters got drowned in that last Resident Evil game. Anyway,
Crow.
No, he actually got eaten by worms.
perfect. What were you gonna say, Tiggs?
He actually killed your character off too.
Oh, excellent, cool. I
Yeah,
mean,
you turned into a zombie and bit me, you asshole.
which character
I'm glad
were you
you're
talking about? The slick guy or the
Yeah.
dick guy?
The slumlord.
The slumlord. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that guy should have been.
You turned into a zombie at the worst time and bit me with William Birkin chasing us.
Of course. I mean, that's the idea, man. It's perfect.
Cheesy Birkin.
No, I was
No, it's not perfect.
I was hoping the sleazy guy would have gotten it, but that's all right.
Discount Dan?
No, I had Matthew
More like
McConaughey.
Discount Dick.
like over exaggerated as one of the characters. And he's
Oh
like,
no.
I'm just like,
Oh
man,
no.
I really love this knife. Oh, yeah. Just kept doing that the whole time.
I like and hate this at the same time.
It's so good. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started into Star Trek. Yeah. So no, it actually goes. Last time on Star Trek, the crew of the Thunderchild stands between Earth and the invasion force of the Klingon Empire. The only thing backing them up is the only other variant of the ship currently defending it, the Miranda class. Many of them still under construction or deconstruction as the ship was ready to be put into mothballs. With that said, the captain made a rousing speech right at the end of the last episode, rallying the entire fleet together under this one giant broke-ass armada that's probably going to get annihilated. With that said, do you guys want to say anything before we get started?
Good luck.
Good luck. We're all counting.
Can we join the Klingons?
You just got.
Yeah.
You guys are like, hey, we'll help you. Hey, I know the passcodes to Earth. Fucking, we'll set you up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And send them my mixtape.
You send them your mixtape, and 3 of them explode.
That shit's straight fire.
Oh, thanks, Jack. I hate this. Why am I subscribing? Fair enough. I don't blame you, man. Will there be a new RPG next Saturday? Probably not next Saturday. But we'll see what we can do. I want the next ship to have him as a CO. Maybe, if he doesn't die here. Anyway. So, with everything surrounding them, and currently Earth, in a very defenseless state, apparently doesn't have clouds. I don't know, they just...
It's a very naked Earth. It's the clearest weather they've ever had.
No atmosphere. Anyway, you guys are currently standing between the Klingon Empire, or at least an invasion force that you assume is the Klingon Empire. Right now, you guys are all kind of questioning what the hell is happening. And you guys are where right now? Captain, you were on the bridge. Orion, you're on the bridge.
The captain's always on the bridge. He's
Frank-
on the bridge or he's in the hangover room.
Frank and Pablo are both on the bridge as well, at their respective stations. One at Helm and one at Tactical. Where is Gurkek and Slar right now?
I think I had to head back to Medbay, but I don't remember why.
Oh, because it's secure your station battle stations.
Slar is in engineering, as always.
Yeah, everyone was
over.
sweating it to the oldies, but you told them to stop. We have an actual problem we have to deal with.
It's the
Now
final
we have to
battle.
sweat it to Klingon opera.
Yeah, which none of them like. So, with that said, what is your first move, Captain? You were at the front of this armada. Just think of it, imagine it like this. You have the Thunderchild, the only mostly complete Miranda-class original series variant in the front, and behind him are several of them that are mostly complete. Some of them have already been kind of decommissioned. There's only like 3 that are actually like fully operational and ready to go.
All right. So he goes, patch me into the fleet.
All right, Orion. Give me a control con roll.
Alright. Okay.
That'll be a task roll of 1, complication range of 1.
What was it? Daring Con?
No, control con.
Control Con. Alright.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Please.
On control.
Nope. Good start.
Yeah. So you. Hey, the transport.
Hey, fuck.
Hey. Yeah.
Wrong button. How are you?
Minuto конече, минути.
He's learning new
Uh-oh.
words.
Transport.
Uh-oh. Wait.
And then Orion, you start transporting off the bridge. And you rematerialize in cargo bay, and you see all the cargo guys just sort of like pretending to do their job and kind of hanging out.
I really envy you guys.
And they don't even pay attention to what you just said.
I start making my way back up to the bridge.
Okay.
They start doing a lot of snapping of their fingers.
All right, Captain, your transport guy just teleported your communications officer for some reason off your bridge. What do you do?
Great. I'll go over to comms console and try.
Control con, please. Same difficulty, same range.
Stand by.
1-1.
I know. It's
He's
just
like off to a great start. The change of Jack Brigade. Oh, the charge of the Jank Brigade. That's great.
Yeah, it's yeah. All right, here we go.
Sorry. Oh, there you go. You
All right.
You press a few buttons. You remember some of your Starfleet training. And,
It's been a while.
And then you see the Brady Bunch 12 communication call kind of appear on the view screen, and everyone's looking at you.
He goes, "All right, boys. Shit's fucked. There's no other way to say it. There's nothing in the manual that prepares it for prayer. You know what I mean. We're not ready for any of this. I'm just gonna say this to you guys. This may be the last day of my command, but I'm not gonna roll over and be a bitch. Everything else has failed. Follow me in, do your best, and we'll do ours. If nothing else."
One person in the bottom left corner is like, is he saying something? I'm not getting any audio.
The captain just turns it off.
Yeah.
And he goes back to his chair. And
Sorry.
The one deaf guy is actually clapping. Woo!
Yeah, he actually read your lips. He's like, yeah, that was good.
If that had gone through, there would have been a bunch of people saying, "Oh, thank God." I mean, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Captain."
No, they just that one guy didn't hear him. Their communications are raised down.
yeah, so the captain sits down and he hits the little button on the chair to hail the ship.
Okay, which ship are you hailing?
No, the whole vessel, turn on the PA to internal.
Oh.
He goes, "I am reminded of an ancient saying of the 20th century. It is time to light the fires and kick the tires. We are going to roll with the changes. Praise Dale and raise hell." And then he turns it off and he leans back in his chair and he goes, "All right, as Lord Nelson said, straight at him."
Okay, Frank and Pablo, how do you guys want to go about this? Let me bring up. I'm gonna get rid of the. No, I'll leave that up. I'm gonna just do.
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw it out for you guys. So let's just say that this giant swath down here is the Klingon invasion force. They are only coming in from just that one arc there. You have Earth down here. I know I can't draw on mouse, so don't hate me. And then you have your forces.
I must be missing something.
Yeah, because I just see the static screen.
Look right above sickbay.
Yeah.
I see a green line.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so Earth is the big smudge on the bottom, and then you have the Klingon invasion force wave coming at you in this one direction, which is a very inefficient way, Drac, you've noticed, to actually attack a planet.
Oh.
This is Boulder.
This is Boulder.
This is a blockade.
Boulder here.
Over here. Officer Beer's Gate.
Can I use a insight security to see what their if it's either some haphazard formation or if they have an ulterior motive?
Yeah, Frank, you can also do the same role because you're a science guy.
Bill.
And it's going to be a
Which
difficult.
one?
It was sorry. Let me pull that up for a sec. I want you to do an insight security roll for Drac, and that's going to be complication range of 3, task roll of 1, and then insight engineering or science, your choice of, for Frank, that's for Frank, for determining what's happening out there. Complication range of 3, task goal of 1. All right, Drac, you look out there and you go, yeah, that looks like bullshit. I don't know what the fuck, that's retarded. And Frank, you notice that the ship's variants are slightly off. You've seen Klingon vessels before, but these seem slightly different, like they're altered in some way.
Cap, you look like cheap bargain bin knockoffs of regular Klingon ships.
He goes, if Mud's behind this, I'm crippling him again.
No. Mud is far away from you as possible.
He's like, different how?
Yeah. Frank, you notice that the ships seem to be slightly like as if somebody were to copy and paste, you know, Control C, Control V. Ryan, you arrive back on the bridge.
Oh, Ryan here. Live studio audience last.
Yeah, I don't have the audience
I know.
Damn.
Wow, our last show.
Oh man.
Sorry,
so
Captain.
good.
So Frank, yeah, you notice that they all look like controlled and pasted.
Yes, sir. This looks like someone just like, I don't know, did that. I don't know, just like someone, like they're all the same, but not. I don't know. It's weird.
Like there's several D7s out there. There's like several birds of prey. None of them are cloaked.
An AC-130s flying around.
Usually there's variation on your scanner, just slightly, but all of them are reading nearly identical.
Yeah, something's really odd, sir. It's almost like they're all the same, but not. Like,
He goes, is there one that looks a little better? Just one.
Insight engineering, complication range of 5, task goal of 1, Frank. Yeah, you actually notice that there is one, but it's way in the back behind the entire armada.
All right, I'm gonna signal the fleet.
Okay.
Signal the fleet.
Orion, give me that control con, please.
All right.
Communication's been it's just it's 1-1. Yeah.
Yeah, I crack my knuckles and my neck will be at this time. Go, all right. Fuck.
You crack your knuckles in your neck and you sprain something.
Ow!
Medbay, you get a call down.
This is Gorkak.
Your crack, I'm gonna need some kind of upper. I'm feeling really tired up here.
Oh, yeah. What variety would you like?
Whoever gets me better at my job right now.
Just somebody send him a drug.
Captain's looking mad at me.
I'll send up 3 or 4 different. You can choose.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You can
We'll
tell
do it.
which
Cocktail.
scenes the actor Orion was drugged up by how tired he was in some of them, and other ones where he's just like, "You got it, Captain."
He looks really wild in some scenes, and the rest he's like barely there. And you
Yeah,
find
like,
out.
kind of like
He's
swaying.
our Charlie Sheen.
I'm gonna have you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was
I'm
gonna
going
say
to send
you.
up a.
No, you
I'm
go
going to
ahead.
send up a nurse to him who has like a tray, like a waiter, and a napkin over his one arm, and he's got these drugs laid out on it, all
It's
plated
so
nicely.
good.
Closely. You see his fingernail?
Hello.
That's just coke nail.
You get the one long nail.
That's what I mean. Is I was gonna say like he's like the Carrie Fisher of the series, you know, where it's
Hey, who got my drugs? I don't die until I get my drugs.
and I'm not trying to throw shit on a dead person. I mean, she did write that whole autobiography about doing cocaine. So I mean, and this was that era of Hollywood, you know. So I mean, I think that it'd be funny if in different scenes you could tell where they'd had to walk him off the set, like in one where he's sweating profusely through the uniform and he's really animated, and the next one he's just a zombie. Like there's ropes on his arms that go to a pulley off screen, and you see him like keyboard catting on the console.
This is Orion who's like heads down on the console, then just hitting buttons when told to, and just hitting the wrong.
Grakek sends up the drugs, and I'm gonna say that the drugs allow you to switch out your con for command.
Okay.
So you can roll that again.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You're never gonna get a hold of anybody.
For the game so far.
Uh,
Do that one as a pass.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say you. Oops, wrong one. You contact. Who were you contacting? The fleet.
Whoever he wanted to.
Yeah. All right, Captain, you're on.
I have not rolled below a 16.
All right, guys. That weird ship in the back that's not crap from the rest of them, I guarantee you that's the linchpin to this. We make it to that and we blow it the fuck up, or we all die anyways. Who's in? And he points at the guy in the corner and he goes, if your audio's fucked, fix it.
Everyone's just like, Captain, you sound like you're breaking.
Let's do this, sir! And I cranked the speed up to 11.
Yeah, we're just gonna go.
You just turn on. You just put on Beastie Boys and you just.
Don't tell me to stop!
Intergalactic planet.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Don't you tell me to smile.
Ross, what are you doing to prepare? I need to know this.
Rallying security teams, moving to key areas of the ship, engineering, weapons, life support.
All right, could you get closer to your mic as well?
Oh yeah, it would probably help if I pulled that down, huh?
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
He just starts talking like,
He's eating.
hey, Captain, what are we doing?
Yeah, so you're putting people around the. Okay, so give me a control security, complication range of 1, task roll 1. And I'm gonna roll something. Okay. Nice. You send your Marines, I mean your security personnel to the
My Deltards.
Yeah, your Deltards to the different parts of the ship, guarding all the different key areas of the ship, and one of them calls you back on your line.
Yeah, this is Campbell.
Sir, I heard something coming from inside the computer core. Nobody's allowed in there.
I'm on my way.
All right.
Radio into the other teams, and I'll start going there.
Okay, what do you want to radio into the other teams?
No, I'm telling him to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, me radioing will just waste time. I'm just gonna book it there.
What are you taking with you?
My trusty M14 and my blinged out phaser type 3.
Okay. You can take...
If not, I'll just take the M14.
Yeah, take one of the two-handed weapons, please.
Yeah, the M14 then.
Okay. Why do you only have a Type 2 phaser? What happened to your guns?
Oh, because you sent me back in time, and I had to take my dead father's phaser to fight this.
Right. Okay, so you have that phaser, and then the M14. I'm going to say that's got a dice pool of 8, and it does Vicious 3, which is insane. All right, so if you shoot someone with that, it's going to blow their chunks out. Like, it's going to be like 1970s special effects with, like, the fucking blood splatter, and it's going to be Grindhouse.
When we first put the gun into the actor who played Campbell, he was a bit afraid. He was even more traumatized when he fired it and the bags of blood exploded all over.
Yeah, the guy playing Ross is like, he's supposed to be like this badass on the show, but like in real life, he's like, ah, ah.
I've actually fought with a gun before.
I'm a vegan.
Wow. Am I part of SAG?
Is this blood fake,
Please
right? It's
help
not
me. Nick
animals.
Nolte has stolen my family. He's forcing me to do this. Cut. We'll have to reshoot that scene.
Yeah, Nick Nolte, you just hear him off the backside. He's like, come to my room for a minute. You're just like, no, I'm sorry.
Throws a bottle at him on the set.
He's constantly blinking Morse code, like, help me.
I don't want to do it non-vegan.
All right, so you're going to head down to the computer core. While you're doing that, Captain, do you want to initiate any sort of red alert or anything like that?
Yeah, I thought that would be assumed and left over from last time when we were getting fucking shot at.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and say that was true, but... Yeah, everyone's.
Plus, I would think that this shit would go to red alert after the. But then again, you make a good point because in Star Trek episodes, there'll be a two-parter and they have to go back to red alert because,
because it's cut.
They forgot.
Yeah, the editor or the director forgot. He's like, oh shit, yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The ship goes on red alert whenever we have to send in the security team to wake up the captain.
Yeah. So you're heading
That
down.
is a red alert.
So you're heading down to the computer core. So the main computer core actually runs through the center of the ship, and it actually sits up underneath the bridge. If you look at the diagram, and I will show you guys that here. So that's where the main computer core is, and it actually goes down to the bottom of the ship as well. Where you are heading is actually the auxiliary fire control section of the main computer core. You're standing outside the door. You have 3 guys stacked up. The other people are still at key areas of the ship, just so that way it's not totally undefended. What do you want to do?
Breach and clear.
Breach and clear how? You're Starfleet. You don't have fucking flashbangs and...
Well, obviously, I send in the disposable meat shields first and follow behind them.
Officer Bruce.
Shit
They're
security.
gonna breach. I'm gonna clear.
Yeah, exactly. Shit security to the end. So give me a command security roll, please. Complication range of 3, task roll of 1.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Command security.
Yeah.
1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Or control.
Nope, command. You're commanding.
But you said command and security.
Yes.
I thought it was a tribute and then discipline.
Oh my god, I had a brain fart there. My bad.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, what are you doing, man?
My bad. Yes, then it would be control security. I am really sorry.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, yeah.
And I sure do miss ones.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Damn.
No, I just rolled a crit. So.
No, you didn't.
Total.
You're the GM.
Oh.
You rolled what you want.
Sure. So as you breach the room, you enter and it is completely dark. There seems to be nothing in here, but right on the computer core itself and next to the fire control station, which has been completely gutted, is something that looks incredibly familiar, especially since you almost lost your hands to it. It looks like another replica of that same exact bomb. What do you...
I do exactly the same.
I'm gonna
thing
go
I
to an
do
intro.
last
I'm
time.
gonna go do the intro. So what do you want to say right as the screen goes to the thing, so we can make it look dramatic?
Ah, fuck.
I don't network TV.
I thought it would just be motherfucker.
Someday you just can't get rid of a bomb.
I smell Emmy.
Spaz, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Thunderchild. Our mission is to seek out enemies of the Federation and bring them to justice. Mostly. Sometimes they die. Not my fault. Starfleet has given us a chance at redemption, so I say fuck it. Never give up. Never surrender. Now where's my fucking scotch?
All right. The title of this one is hold on, I had it right. I closed it.
You're like, the title of this
No,
one
it's important. I
is...
have to.
Oh,
Damn it.
Mike's personal assistant goes away for one day.
Yeah. Oh, it's still dark on the.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what are you showing?
Oh, yeah. The name of this one is "Must Come to a War Crimes," because it's the last episode was all good things.
I'm obsessed with war crimes.
Yeah,
we've committed our fair share.
Yeah, this is all good things part 2, but this is all the good things must come to a war crimes, which is spelled incorrectly anyway. So this is where the show's budget really took a dive. Anyway, so you are currently sitting in the computer auxiliary fire control, which the fire control system has completely been gutted. And I don't mean to be auxiliary, that's just the fire control. There's no auxiliary fire control, because fuck that.
So,
What's
last time he dealt with this,
Yes.
he used his scanner, or his tricorder, to play a signal back. And does it look like the exact same bomb?
It's the exact same bomb. Not the exact same one, like, it's another one. But it's the same design, yes.
He's only going to scan it for a few seconds, and if it starts acting up, he's going to stop.
Okay.
He's looking to recapture that signal this one is.
Okay, that would be control engineering. And that'll be a complication range of 5, task roll of 1. Oof. Hold on, let me see.
Do we have a momentum?
No, not yet. Okay. You just start to hear, like...
I stopped scanning immediately.
Right, of course.
He's like, no, I scan harder.
It's okay.
That's a happy sound.
It's okay. I didn't roll a success either, so that's why you didn't blow up. So you just hear that and you go, oh shit. What do you do?
Pee yourself. Just a little.
I'm gonna turn off the fire alarm.
I want to try playing back the old signal and see what happens.
All right, same roll. Nice. Let me see how it reacts. As you start to play back the old signal, you just start to hear. What's that? Oh, you stop? Okay. So you stop, and the bomb is just warming back down.
I'm going to call it engineering.
Okay. You're going to call engineering.
Star here.
Well, I'll get down to the computer room now. The auxiliary fire control, like 2 seconds ago. I needed you here like 3 hours ago. Now, okay. Oh, and there's a bomb here. Don't tell anybody. It'll probably kill us all.
A bomb.
A bomb.
And everyone in the engineering like, what the fuck?
Hey guys, there's a bomb in here. Anyone know how to defuse a bomb?
A bomb? What?
Yeah, you have Officer Bierski 3000, and he's like, I've never defused a bomb before, but my dad was once a bomb defuse guy in the army, and he.
Take Boulder. We're going.
Yeah, and you just run down.
Bierski and Boulder in tow.
Oh, you're gonna take Bierski 3000 with you to
Yes.
defuse a bomb?
Yes.
Okay. You're taking Bierski 3000 with you and Boulder to defuse a bomb. You don't want to take anything else?
And a bomb diffuser kit. And
You don't have a bomb
well,
diffuser kit. You have a tricorder. Actually,
I have my equipment.
okay.
My special one, don't I?
You have your engineering equipment.
Okay, I'd like my very special tricorder that I always keep, my good luck boulder, which
Okay.
is a smaller boulder.
Back up on the bridge, where they have no idea any of this shit is happening, you guys are drawing closer and closer. I just like how Bierski's just
Florida
now.
Orion.
Oh, you're gonna tell Orion?
Orion here.
Orion, it's been a pleasure working with you. There's another bomb on board.
Oh,
You might want to tell the
congratulations
captain
about your
your
retirement.
call.
What are you
What?
talking about?
There's a bomb.
A bomb?
A bomb!
Captain, there's a bomb.
Didn't need to tell the captain.
That delivery was excellent. That's totally like old school 60s, and you just turn around, Captain, there's a bomb.
It
Where's
goes,
the bomb, Slayer?
tell them to fix it. I've got enough problems.
Can you fix it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Ross is poking it.
Ross, can Ross kill the bomb?
I don't know. I'm taking Bierski and Boulder. Good luck.
Alright. Good luck.
All right.
Captain, it's about the time we detach the bridge from the rest of the ship.
Good call.
You're like, you're right, and then the bridge just becomes like a little tiny flying saucer and like flies away.
Son of a bitch!
We'll reattach if it's there in like 10 minutes.
Live to fight another day.
The captain's just like, see you fuckers later.
Slar's jam.
I'm gonna go retire.
It's just a stick. Haha, you're not dying
I'm a war
without
hero
us.
now.
He just crash lands in like the wilderness of Russia, and he's like, yeah, this is fine. Anyway, so you guys are currently encroaching on bad guys. Frank, on sensors, can detect multiple ships closing in just on your vessel alone, since you guys are definitely kind of like in the front and they can all see you. And let me see something here. Okay, let me pull this down. So they're kind of whipping around and closing up this circle, coming in from your flanks from the back, and I'll just say that big green one in the front is you guys, and here from the front. What would you guys like to do? How do you want to handle this situation?
Did you get that message there, Carl? You get that thing I sent you?
Yeah. We will roll for that in a minute. But yeah, and the ship that you want is back here.
We're gonna need to figure out a way to get to that. All right. Warp jump, possibly through that fleet, and then stop like an inch from them.
Oof. This is a maneuver that no one has ever done before.
We're gonna call it the Horatio maneuver.
Oh yeah, okay, sure. I'm sure.
Captain, this has never been done before. Are you sure?
I'm sure William Riker won't mind at all.
Yeah, well, he's gonna steal it, and he's gonna be. No, he's gonna steal it. Yeah, he's gonna steal it, and they're gonna be like, "Where'd you get that from?" And he's like, "Oh, just something I thought up." And he winks toward the camera, and then he walks over the chair backwards.
Isn't his character like somewhat of a military historian or something? Like he was really into like old school like history with the Civil War or something?
Yeah, that sounds. He's like, my uncle Thaddeus Ryder, dude. Just yeah.
Yeah. Did you just retcon Jonathan Frakes? Yes, he did.
Yes, we did.
It's our own parallel. We can do what we want.
Hey,
Fuck yeah.
Jonathan only had 2 times to do it, and that's why they call him two takes Frakes.
That's what was funny is like people said that when he shoots those movies, he's like, all right, one more for safety, done.
Yeah. All right. So let's get this battle started. Pablo, give me a control con roll. This is going to be the initial force that's attacking you in the front. Before you do that maneuver, because you need an engineering staff to pull that off, Captain. That's not like a, can we just push some buttons on the bridge? You need to actually...
I know, this is going to be a retarded jump, and it's going to be crazy, and if we fuck up, we cripple our ship and theirs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, first the bomb, Captain. Our head engineer is currently dealing with that.
Yes.
I'd try to beat the bomb to death with harm baton, but I don't think it'd work. I think the bomb might win.
Yeah, it just doesn't... That would just cause the ship to explode. Actually, if that explodes where it's sitting right now, the ship would just break apart. Everyone on the bridge would be killed instantly.
So what you're saying is
Hey,
I'd be
can
the
you
new
not?
captain.
You're
With
next to the
promotion.
bomb. You're gone too.
Yeah, everybody...
You're not wrong.
Pretty much the only person who would not be murdered on this crew right now would be Grkek, because his med bay isn't anywhere close to that.
Look at me.
I am the captain now.
What about cargo?
But and cargo, but it would not be. It would. I'm not saying he would not die. He just wouldn't die immediately. He would just hear, "Wow, that sounds really close," and then he'd die. No.
It's sort of like a frame by frame of an SS-13 station explosion. And then he sees the tiles getting dark.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Felix, good to see you, man.
That's expanding very quickly.
Yeah, Bears.
Yeah. So,
Oh, come aboard.
what do you guys want to do? How do you want to? Oh, sorry, that was for Pablo. Is Pablo here?
Yep.
Sorry, Pablo. I got kind of sidetracked there for a
That's
second.
fine. I got my kids sleeping on my lap.
Oh, nice. For Drac, you're gonna do a control con roll, complication range of 3, task roll of 1. And that's for him. That's for him. Oh my god. But that was good. Okay, cool. All right. So you guys begin your assault into the fray. The first few ships already beginning their firing maneuvers. Hold on one sec. Here we go. So you guys are kind of rocking back and forth, but thanks to Pablo's sweet maneuvering, you guys only take some grazing damage on your shields.
Roll.
Yeah, exactly. You guys only take a few grazing damage on your shields. That was some weak sauce attack. You got two of your shields out, so you're down to 80% shields.
Yes.
Tell them to hurry up with a fucking bomb. We have something to ram.
Okay, you're trying to ram it?
In a manner of speaking.
Okay. Before you start ramming anything, let's see here. Do you want to retaliate against the people who are attacking you?
As best we can. I'm going to order the fleet as best I can to try to keep them at range.
Okay.
And try to reduce or try to pull that fleet as much out of position as we can. One of the things we really need to do is keep us alive and them at distance.
All right, Orion, give me a control, the same role you did before, that we changed it to. Captain,
we should try the flying V.
What?
Quack, 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 quack.
Hey.
There you go.
There's a 1.
All right, Captain, give me a oh shit, sorry, Horatio. Yeah, that would be a control command roll, and it's going to be a task roll of 4. Or sorry, not task roll 4. Difficulty of 4. Task roll of 1, please. Based on this, will be how well you guys do against these other ships here. That's that one. Here's that guy. All right. Good. Captain?
All right. What am I rolling?
Sorry. I was waiting for you to roll. Need command control roll. Task roll of 1. Complication range of, say 5? No, I said 4. So 4.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to be sure of. All right. Ooh.
All right. You were able to tell your fleet to hold the line. What was your command? What did you want them to do?
Stay at range. Keep them at range. Just constantly do probing attacks and try to fall back a little bit.
Okay.
Just try to draw them out of position.
Okay, so here is the current line. I'm drawing it kind of shittily right here. And these guys are kind of basically, as the Klingons surround them, they're doing their best to keep them from basically getting close to Earth and sort of creating this kind of fucking dumb shield to protect Earth. So right now, actually kind of looks like a mothership about to eat like a cupcake or something.
Delicious. Cupcake.
All right, Captain, you have those 2 ships attack you. What were you going to do about that?
Torpedoes. We're going to give them a few torpedoes as we hit and run.
All right, Frank, give me a security. Actually, not security. Let's do engineering. And I want you to do a control roll, please. And it's going to be a complication range of 3, task roll of 3, to see if you can hit those 3 ships.
Yeah, I got him.
Ooh. Oh, nice. So you go ahead and you fire. And 2 of the ships are currently kind of spinning out of control. One of them you miss entirely. And because it's a crit fail. Ooh, and he hits you guys back with his disruptors. and everyone on the ship kind of like does that shake thing. You guys lose a nug of shields from that one assault, but you have disabled 2 of them so far. They're not destroyed; they're just disabled.
Salar to Orion.
Okay.
Orion here.
I'm trying to defuse a bomb. Could you kindly stop shaking the ship?
Let me ask. Hey, Drac, can you keep the... Oh, is it Frank? Which one's driving?
That would be Drac is driving, Frank is firing.
Frank.
Thank you.
Or Drac, can you keep it steady? We're trying to defuse the bomb. Good answer. He says okay.
Yeah, Drac is just like, it's like AFK mode, and he's just like, his eyes are completely white. Yeah.
He's really into driving right now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Everyone's screaming on the bridge, and there's like smoke coming out of one of the consoles, so it's like,
Everything's fine.
you're like, yeah, everything's fine. Grakek, while you're down in sickbay, several people kind of come in, and it looks like just some minor scrapes and bruises from being hit. What do you say to them? What do you do?
Listen, I think we're in some serious shit right now. So if all of you have our boo-boos, you can line up and get a kiss from the nurse and then get back to work.
Give me a control command roll. That'd be 1-1.
He gives them like a Gorn healing technique where he just slaps them open hand and they just go to the ground.
Oof. Yeah, they just, hold on, that's not even gonna be that. Hold on one sec, let me see something here. All right, fair enough. They look at you and they're like, but it really hurts. And the Targ that you had kept came around the corner and just goes and starts chasing them down the hallway.
That's horrifying.
With like 3 possums hanging off of its back.
Oh my god.
and he just can't help but stand there.
So right now you have your possums and jackrabbit that are, or jackalope that are still in the sick bay with you. But your sick bay is currently empty. Do you want to assist the ship in any other way?
What other? I'll call Orion and ask how I can.
Orion here.
Orion, all I'm seeing so far are nicks and boo-boos. Is there any other way I can be useful?
Let me ask someone who actually knows what's going on.
They're coming to medbay for scrapes and boo-boos. This is the Thunder Child. You have to understand. Everybody on this ship doesn't make great decisions.
No.
Captain, is there anything Grakek can do other than serve his station currently?
Captain,
He
you are
thinks and he goes,
you're currently in the middle of a combat situation, and he just asked you this question.
Yep.
he turns around and he
I'm
goes,
not even aware what's going on.
Yeah.
The like I said, the actor has like ropes tied around his arms and legs. So he's like a marionette, and he just keeps nodding off, because by the 3rd season he developed a horrible drug habit. So okay. The captain's gonna be all short temper. He's gonna turn around and he's like, what the fuck? All right, hey, does he still have that possum virus?
Grakek, do you still have that possum virus?
I believe I have some samples, yes.
Weaponize them, aerosolize them, and get them, get them to the transporter room. We're beaming them above the enemy ships. We're gonna show them what war crimes really look like.
Did you get all that?
War crimes it is.
Yeah, okay. Grakek, you're gonna give me a, I forgot the first one I was gonna have you do. That would be a reason medicine roll. Complication range of 5, task roll of 5. You need to get 5 successes to make this. Wow. Wow. Everyone gets 2 momentum. Look at that.
Woo!
Excellent.
Wow.
Not only do you make the best fucking war crimes bomb that will infect them with the possum virus, you also make it flesh-eating. So not only will they morph into horrible creatures of nightmarish belief, their skin will melt off.
Yeah, body horror. All right,
love
so
it.
here's what we're gonna
This
do.
is so Grindhouse right now.
This is how the Stribbles start.
Roadhouse.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
These are
yeah.
Klingons. They fight viciously.
All right. So yeah,
we must
good.
not pull any punches.
Yeah. So all right. He's gonna look at Orion. He's gonna go. I want you to tell Transport Guy to somehow figure out how to get that bomb on that ship in the back while we keep everyone
Hold on.
busy, please.
I'll roll for that.
Hey, Drac, are you here? Pablo?
Nope.
Pablo.
AFK Pablo.
All right, so
All right, Captain. I don't know how to speak his language as well as Drac does, but I'll give my best shot. And I'll call up Transporter Guy.
okay, and then after this, I got to go back to the guys in the bomb room. So,
Thank you.
all right, so you call down there. He's just like, "Hey, what's up now?" Hey, transport.
Hey, Transport. We need you to send vials of happy juice to the
Hey,
enemy ships.
spaghetti.
A Gorn will enter. Do not be scared.
And the lizard.
Yes. Yes.
So
He's like Orion's like.
what do you
fanning
want?
his
So like
sweating
you want him
face.
to? So on this map down here, can you guys just kind of tell me what you want to do dispersal wise? This is dangerous shit you're about to do.
Yeah, I want to beam it into that other ship and then just have it go off.
You can't beam to the ship back there. It's too far away.
What if we beamed it to as many ships in our close proximity as possible?
That you can do, but like in just your proximity, you don't want to help the crew behind you that are currently just like you just have like a
Getting
rear
sandwiched
the
up.
rear view of the ship. You just see you hear on the radio. You just hear on the radio. Oh God! Ah!
And they all died bravely. So,
Sounds good.
all right.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get our shields back up, and we're gonna roll back into that fray, and we're gonna disperse this shit. Short range transport.
You're
When
talking
they're
like
enemy shields.
crop dusting style.
Well, it's not gonna go through the ship in space, is it?
No. I was just imagining like you're just
Not
like
that
fart clouding over all of these things.
Well, that would work in Voyager, but not here. What if we used magnets then? No, so here's what we're gonna do.
cells.
Yeah, that's how it always was. Like the nacelles will spray out the doom gas, and all right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna scream across the front at high speed, and as our guys knock the enemy shields down, we're gonna be beaming these vials over. Just as soon as shields blink down, beam. Shields blink down, beam. Shields blink down, beam.
Okay. Hold on, let me roll something down.
Request parlay.
Okay, transport guy got your message actually very clear because I rolled a crit for him. So you guys can definitely do that. However, before you go ahead and start transporting shit off the ship, let's get back to the bomb that's in the middle of the computer core.
No, they can keep transporting. It's fine.
That's cool.
No.
Want to be near it? We're
Nope.
fine.
And Gurkek, what did you tell Gurkek to do? Oh, Gurkek's doing the...
I told Slar to get here yesterday.
I'm doing
Yes, no, I'm sorry. I had a brain fart moment. All right, anyway. So, sorry. As you're doing all of that, Gurkek, and you're preparing the bomb, or bombs for everyone else, there's
Wait
a bomb.
a minute.
the happy juice.
He's preparing the happy juice. You guys are currently in the computer core, and there is the bomb in front of you. Slar, you guys look the same. As you guys walk in,
See, finally, someone understands.
no, it's not that. It's
Slar
they're
walks
wearing
off.
the same costume. It's just one guy. He's playing both
No.
parts.
No, see, Slar wears red. I wear blue.
Yes.
It's the same
We have a
suit.
different accent. God. I'm going to my lawyer.
He is from the North Quadrant. I'm from the South Quadrant.
It's played by
Racism.
it's played by a very like Shakespearean actor, and he's like, when I took on the role of Slar in Gurkek, I really felt like I was one of them.
I ate many roaches. That it was an acquired taste.
It just cuts away to like a half-naked man covered in butter and honey, screeching and eating like pocket peanuts or something.
They
And
said method acting is
they're like,
is not the choice that most actors would pick, but I chose it because I wanted to become part of the actual Gorn hegemony.
Oh God, he's out of his trailer! Somebody get the security team!
He's actually free
screeching
in a man suit.
Yeah, transport guy was actually played by a highly acclaimed Italian actor who just wandered on set one day. No, he's just like that guy like in the 70s that like in Italy, he's like a really famous actor, but then when you see him in like American cinemas, you're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, he's like, hey, I like what you guys are doing. Can I join? Yeah,
Oh,
sure,
the,
whatever. And Nick Nolte
like-
throws a bottle at him.
Concern.
Like the robber in Fifth Element. The
Yes.
guy who
Give me
tries
the
to
cash.
Break in the door. Yeah.
Give me cash.
He's like, is he from France? He's like a pretty big actor.
But you guys walk into this room and there's a bomb right up there up against the computer core. Slar, you don't need to roll anything to know that if this bomb went off, not only would you guys be vaporized, everyone on the bridge and anyone in near the central core of this ship would be gone. The chain reaction inside the computer core would cause this ship to split right apart.
In my decision to defuse the bomb, I would like 90s or 80s style hospital music and a whole scene of working with Bierski to defuse it.
Slur, I'm not gonna say. Don't.
Just gonna put a finger
Try
on
whatever.
Ross's mouth.
I slap your
It's
hand away with
Slar's
the metal
time.
arm. Don't touch me.
Slar's time. Slar's time.
Look, I'll lose the other hand if it means I have to drag it out of here. Just fix this. And he like points at it.
Ross, do you want to stay here while he defuses the bomb?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Why?
No, it's just good to know.
I don't want to be here either.
Because foreshadowing, damn it.
No, it's good stuff. Okay, yeah.
It's good stuff as he rolls the dice.
No, it's perfectly fine.
An 80s Gordon montage.
Let me just say it this way,
Sorry.
Ross. You are going to be just fine.
Shit.
Don't talk like that to me. Don't lie to my face.
Don't talk to my son.
Also,
like
your sister's in your quarter, so you're fine.
that would be in Frank's quarters.
It's okay.
Yeah.
My son?
What?
Huh?
You haven't seen my son? Let me show you my beautiful baby boy.
What are you talking about? Your son?
Hey, Pablo, welcome back.
Yeah, we were just
Oh no.
we were at.
Look in BPL. This was made by Zenith.
Yeah, I could hear you guys talking. They just couldn't do anything.
Oh, where do we look in BPL?
Paradise RPGs.
Okay.
My beautiful boy.
Oh yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
He wears black pants like he's dead.
We must show.
I'm going to put that up on. I'm gonna put that up on stream so everyone can enjoy this together.
It's perfect. I love him.
Yeah, there you go. Here is his son. Just for you guys.
Oh, so beautiful.
Look
I
at
like
his
his
muscles.
Flap, 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 flap.
He works hard on his calves.
Wow.
Kind of greasy.
He didn't skip leg day.
Yeah, I like how Brother Malachi's like, yay, cute kid time, and then it's gonna catch up for him. Oh no.
Every day is leg day.
It's fine.
He's like, it's foot day. What's foot day? That makes no sense.
And then this guy waddles in, flap, 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 flap.
Hey,
Very
Dad,
greasy.
I took a big poop. You want to see?
Oh man, how did you find that kid some pants? Anyway,
He went to
Those
the
aren't pants.
he went to the big and weird section.
the big and weird, located at your
Slark
local
was there.
Gabriel Brothers, the big and weird section. All right.
Those aren't nipples, those are AC2s.
All right. So, you got Slar. You have this bomb in front of you. What would you like to do to defuse it? How do you want to approach this? Would you like to examine it?
Well, Slar would like to be like a valuable, good surgeon and would like to examine, clear the area, and do it slowly.
Okay, tell me how you do that, and I'll tell you what you need to roll.
First, Slar must look at attachment site and see if there's any traps on it.
All right, give me insight engineering, complication range of 3, task roll of 1.
3, 1.
Okay.
Engineering and what reason?
No,
What was
it was insight engineering.
Oh, insight engineering. Thank you.
Reason. They have so many different random stats.
Yay!
Yeah. You determined that if anybody comes near this bomb that doesn't have a specific frequency around their electromagnetic field, it will actually cause the bomb to immediately explode.
A single drop of sweat comes down the actor's face, as this was actually a real bomb.
Yeah, through the
Oh my
Gorn
God.
mask, which you have to imagine the actor inside is just like a waterfall. Because they didn't have
Nick
AC on the
Nolte-
set.
They had to modify an EOD suit.
Nick Nolte demanded realism to
Fuck, I went to college for arts, not bomb defusal. Bottle throws.
He's like, we got one of them for Korea. We're just gonna put it right in here.
Careful, it's testy. Okay.
If we ever have a scene on like a wasted out planet, that should be like the Korean DMs.
Yeah, lizard sweat. So random. Okay. So
Then
now you,
sorry.
yeah, you know that if you were to come near it and your electromagnetic field is not the exact same as this bomb, it will explode immediately.
Okay, using my super advanced tricorder that I've had for a long time.
Yes.
Because I stole it. Acquired. I
Yes.
would like to scan it to get the harmonic frequency of the bomb to match to myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be reason engineering.
Whoa.
That will be reason engineering, and it will be complication range of 3 instead of 4 because your tricorder gives you 2+.
Oh.
And that will be just 1.
Yeah.
Nice. And you don't blow up. Yeah, so you rolled a really nice roll there, and now you don't have to worry about exploding when you get within proximity. Congratulations. You don't blow up the ship immediately.
Yeah.
All right, how else do you want to handle this bomb?
I would like to. Am I able to transmit this signal to other people as well?
Are you gonna have me like run it through the ship again? Because I will. I don't mind losing another hand.
You can't transmit it to other people. They have to have a tricorder like yours.
Does Ross have tricorder?
He does, but it's not like
Tri-
yours.
Oh.
You could give me
No.
your tricorder.
Why would you want him to
this.
defuse the bomb? You're the engineer.
I am to run.
You know what?
If
No,
everything
go ahead.
goes-
Let Ross defuse the bomb. Sorry, I just let that. Go
No.
ahead. Go ahead. No,
I
you're
am
fine.
arguing with God. This is why I'm arguing with God.
Bro, this is what he wanted me to do. He wanted me to pick up the bomb and run with it towards the airlock.
If you want to try that again?
No.
Do you want to?
No, not
Okay.
yet.
You sure?
Star would like to try to defeat. Yes.
All right.
No.
That's
Star was to
probably a
help.
good call there.
No.
I've already lost one hand. What's the other one?
Yes, your life is meaningless. I
Give me a
understand.
hand. Anyway, so while you're doing that, Slar, we're gonna do this
Yes.
part in steps. I'm gonna cut up to the bridge now.
Okay.
Captain, so for Drac, I need you to give me a control con roll, please, and it'll be a complication range of 3, task roll of 1. This is to dodge the 3 ships that are coming close to you right now, and also Ooh, yes. Not only do you expertly dodge their fucking bullshit, but this also will allow. I'm not going to give you. I'll give you the momentum, but I will also give Frank the ability to attack another ship, and that will be the same roll you did last time, Frank.
Oh, Frank.
Yep, just for that.
Frank?
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 Rob.
That?
Frank?
Frank and Beans?
Kid Trouble. He's someone else roll.
I'll roll for him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yes. So he fires. You just see this young kid turn into a man right in front of you two, Captain and
Where'd that
Drac.
beard come from?
As he just looks at the Klingons, he's like, "Take that, you fucking cocksuckers!" And you see 3 of them completely disabled in front of you.
Excellent.
Now these are all
Do
birds
we
of
have the
prey. You're not
transporter
fighting
ready?
D7s yet. And remember, there's still 130 of them, so it's a lot of ships to blow up. But yeah, they're disabled. So now you guys are within range to transmit the virus. Grekek, are you prepared?
I hope so.
All right, this is going to be a control science roll to help you get it to the transport guy. And it'll be a task roll of 1, complication range of 1. It's going to be easy peasy to transport. Oh.
Not that easy peasy.
Oh no. You do have momentum though if you want to go ahead and use that, buddy.
I would like to.
All right. Well, you guys are down to 3 momentum, which is a lot of momentum. So yeah, you successfully transport, and thank goodness, because then everyone on the ship would just start melting. And you get it up to the
Hey, it
transport
wasn't a
guy.
critical failure.
Right, you get it up to the transport guy, and basically the way it's going to work is you have this giant 55-gallon drum filled with hot dog. No, just a 55-gallon like drum that you have the solution in, and he's just going to transport from that drum into these small casings that will just happen over time as you guys fly. So
That drum was actually what Mike chose for payment for this entire series. A drum of hot dogs.
So, all right. And let me see how well you guys do. All right. So, like clockwork, he starts transporting some of these. Captain, on the view screen, you see a bunch of ships start, like, shaking back and forth as if they're out of control, and so you start crashing into each other.
Good shit.
Several of you also get a chance to look at your current armada. Several of the Miranda-class ships were actually destroyed as their floating husks are currently in orbit around Earth. But you are seeing a lot more Klingon ships starting to kind of falter. And Orion, can you give me a control, or sorry, not the control con this time. It was the, what did we pick?
Control command.
Command control, right? Or yeah, and do that roll for me. Excellent.
All right. Everything's coming up. All right.
So you bring it up on the view screen, and you are looking at the inside of a Klingon ship, and you just see all these people like on the inside, just like going. "Ah! Ah! Ah!" And they're just like horrible, like you could see them kind of turning into animals, but they're also, their skin is melting and just blood everywhere.
Cool.
Oprah uses that for sleeping.
That's what the captain says on the bridge in the show. Cool.
Yeah, can we take the screams of them dying? And no, can we take those images of them melting and rebroadcast it to the Klingons and say, this is what awaits you if you defy us?
Sure. Give me, so that's going to be, for Orion, that's going to be a complication range of 5, the same roll. And Captain, that's also going to be a complication range of 5.
I got my drugs in me. I should be good.
Yep.
Yeah!
Nice. Okay, so Orion, you can reach all the ships, Captain. Let's see if you can, maybe control command.
Control command.
Yep,
All right,
complication range of 5.
Fuck. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Nice, nice. I mean, the margin of error is like, you either roll really, you just either pass or fail on that with 5.
I know.
All right, so you were able to now broadcast this to everyone
Captain,
on the thing.
You are connected to everybody.
We're showing them the images of this, and I'm going, I can make this happen to each and every one of you, and if you defy me, yeah. And if you don't surrender and power down, I'm gonna start with you, and I'm gonna end with Klingons everywhere. There will not be a race. There will not be a memory. And I'm gonna have like Orion behind me is like mad dogging, like egging it on.
I'm hype manning.
You're DJ Khaled. You're DJ Khaled. You're like, and another one, and another one.
Every time another Klingon melts, it's like another one, another one.
Okay, so you were able to effectively remove the force that was attacking Earth and you guys are down to 5 other ships in your armada. The other Klingons that saw this are now converging on your location. They're completely bypassing the armada, and they're coming right for you.
All right, great.
Everybody
how many more of
is.
those? Great. How many more of those bombs do we have?
You have effectively enough to take out probably 50 of their ships with it, but Gurkek would have to make more, but he does not have enough solution to do so.
All right.
You guys had 130 ships you were fighting, remember?
I've given it all I can, Captain.
Can he just infect a whole bunch of like our own personnel and transfer them over and explode them?
No, that wouldn't work.
That might be just
Bierski with a spray gun?
a tad too much war criming.
Yeah, and no, that wouldn't work. It doesn't transfer from person to person. It's just airborne.
All right, so it's now or never. We got to rush the guy in the back or we die.
Yes.
All right. So you guys, well, before you start rushing the guy in the back, keep in mind you have a complete circle of ships surrounding you and several D7s, which I don't think you guys have ever fought before. I think actually, no, you fought them on the first episode. But these are all encroaching on you, and they are all going to start firing. Pablo, give me the same roll that you did, but this time it's complication range 5, task roll of 5.
Who?
Pablo.
Here goes
Hello.
You got it.
Oof. You still have 2 momentum if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'll
Do
use
it.
it.
Okay. All right. It's going to be really useful to know that. One sec. Yeah, so you guys are down to... You have 1 momentum left, guys. Hold on one sec. Let me see.
Can we save one for the bomb?
2, 3. Okay. So, you guys currently start pushing forward. Drac, you're able to avoid all of the Klingons. Somehow. And in the process of avoiding them, you guys actually gained 2 shield nuggets back, just from recharging. And then Frank, do me a favor. Give me the same roll you did, but it's going to be complication range 5, task roll 5. They started making drugs with the medbay set. That's where the extra budget came from.
Yeah,
It was
the drugs,
really successful.
The drugs were real. We just pretended they were props.
Yeah. Oh, was that Frank? Frank's not here.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, is it me?
Yeah, Frank's not here. I'll roll for him.
Like
Frank's
you
not
see
here.
you see the drugs being delivered to the bridge, and like it crosses somebody who doesn't know, and their eyes just bug. Is that?
So you guys are getting fired at, but Frank, ever the badass now, is now firing at everything around you at every phaser bank you have, every torpedo. Just like you guys look like a fucking rave right now of laser lights
Yeah.
going off in every single direction. And you're able to disable 3 of the ships that were I'd say about maybe 5 of the ships that were attacking you out of the 10 that are currently surrounding you. The others all completely miss except for one guy. He hits you. And you guys actually take a nug of your shield down. You guys are doing really well in a surrounded situation. So keep that in mind as the stakes are starting to get higher. All right, let's get down to that bomb because we need Slar to. If you're going to do that, the Horatio maneuver, you're going to need Slar to set your engine up for it. And right now he's trying to defuse a bomb so you all don't die immediately.
Yes.
What do you do?
Have Daniels do it.
Daniels is dead. Don't bring it up.
What are you talking about? He's right here, and he points to Bierski.
Oh.
That's not Daniels. That's well, it is.
Oh, right,
that's-
the personality.
Yes. Well, it is. It's technically Daniels. I was gonna do a thing with that later, but anyway, yeah. You just Bierski is just like, I actually can defuse a bomb, but I would also like to make beers because I think that is much better, and I'm better at it because, like, you know, when I was younger, my dad, he also gave me, like, zebra.
Yeah.
Which...
Can I set Beerski to have this signal?
You got any soda on your beer ski?
I don't...
Might-
And then he's, like, dispensing soda. And, like, in his chest, the soda comes out.
Thanks.
It's expertly made. It's actually the best soda you've ever had in your life.
Oh, wow, you're not useless.
He's actually really well programmed to be a bartender. Sorry, Psyduck, what were you saying?
It's okay. Slar, is Beerski able to get the signal if I give him a transponder?
Nope.
Or the tricorder?
If you gave him your tricorder, yes. But that means that if he fails, you can't come near him.
But okay, so here's my here's Slar's thinking. I can change my own voice now. Strap the bomb to Beerski, teleport Beerski into one of the enemy ships.
Oh shit! That'll be great.
Okay. All right. So,
I want to use every one of my stresses, determination, threats, momentum, firstborn child soul.
okay,
everything.
no. So here's what you're gonna do, Slar. You're gonna give me that would be
Soul.
that would be a control engineering. And I want you to make it a complication range of 3, task roll of 1. You have 1 momentum.
I would like to use momentum. If
Okay.
that's okay with crew.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. You want him to use that 1 momentum?
Technically, we have 2.
No, you have 1. They used them to make sure they don't get blown up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they used it so they don't get blown up because they were being attacked up there. All right.
I would like to use it.
All right, yeah, you use it. So you give Beerski your bomb, or your tricorder, and he has it. He has it around his neck, and he goes up to the bomb, and he's like, "Now I've never done this kind of thing before.
Pick it up.
I pick it up because I remember when I was a kid and I had a ball, and the ball was like really."
Slar to Orion.
Yeah.
Orion here.
Orion, okay. I need you to get transporter guy to lock onto Beerski and teleport this at the captain's request of whatever he wants to be a boom boom.
Captain, they want you to lock on to Beerski to send him somewhere on your command.
What? All right, fine.
Sorry, I was thinking about some sweet lyric.
Okay, well, we can blast fire at these guys. I promise I'll listen to your mixtape.
Okay.
Just not now.
Oh, I'm recording everything, you know.
So you want to use it on the force that's actually attacking you right now to cut a hole through him?
Yes, because we need to get to that ship in the back. We need to finish this.
All right. So
it reminds me of that patron saint who said something about people bringing crews and take and hold.
All right, Beerski is able to lift the bomb up from its location, and you start to hear.
Okay.
Transporter guy.
Slar would like.
Slar would like to what?
So, you were gonna say something. Please go.
Oh no, I was gonna say transporter guy is standing by, but go ahead.
Slar would like to encourage Beerski to use the liquid nitrogen for the liquid nitrogen drinks that he produces to cool it down.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go do the whole Metal Gear Solid 2 spray can thing that they did on those fucking C4.
Yes. Wait, that doesn't make sense at all. Those are electrically activated.
It's almost like Metal Gear Solid 2 is not realistic or something.
How dare you? Say it ain't so.
They're gonna pull our funding.
Kojima!
Kojima Senpai Yamate!
Yeah, so
next week we just stream Pachinko Machine.
Yeah, I just rolled. The liquid nitrogen does absolutely nothing to stop this thing from getting louder.
That was gonna be cool.
Beerski, find the nearest airlock. Throw yourself out of it.
Well, he's transporter guy standing by. Remember?
I thought I
Captain,
was throwing
please.
him right now.
Faster!
Okay.
Let's get him blow!
Transport guy. So Ryan, tell transport guy what you want him to do.
Is Drac back? Because he speaks his language.
No.
Drac, why?
All the guys with children are currently being killed by their children.
You know what's going on? I was gonna have you tell transporter guy to get the transportation ready on the captain's request.
Well, you're the talkie guy, aren't you?
Yeah, but you're the one who speaks his language.
Guys, while we're almost about to blow up, please stop arguing!
Okay, hey, transport guy. Beep, beep, boop.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, you just
standing there. All right, transport guy, get ready spaghetti to transport the hot dog into the bunk.
Oh, okay. Give me a control command roll, Drac. Control command roll. Complication range of 2. Task roll of 1, please. And no
Well,
focus.
this won't end well.
Yeah.
If we blow ourselves up,
That's
my
challenge.
last-
You rolled a challenge.
Hey!
You rolled challenge dice.
Oh.
Not the same.
Hey!
Yeah, there you go. Hey. Yeah, he just goes. Hey, the bandit but yet transport. And then hold on. Yeah. And then you just sit.
Oh.
And Drac disappears from his seat.
Uh-oh.
Drac, you are currently sitting inside the transporter room.
Wait a second.
Hey, the transport!
What are you doing here, Drac? What am I doing here?
The transport guy transported you there.
Can you send me back?
He's in the transporter room, or I said transporter room. Were you in the transporter room, Grikek? Oh, that's right, you were. You were hanging out with... Yeah, you just... Oh, yeah, he could send you back.
Transport the WARCRIMES.
Do you want them to send you back, or do you want him to transport that bomb, which is about to go off?
Transport the bomb.
Okay. All right, this time he actually locks onto it. And he goes, hey, don't think about that! Spaghetti! And then you just see this, you just see the, Daniels 3000 just sitting there inside the computer core, and he's just like, and I also wanted to say...
I'll salute as he goes.
You salute him.
All right.
It's been a long road.
Is Frank back yet?
Oh my God.
Is Frank back yet?
No,
I
but
don't think
Frank's
so, sir.
front is.
The Snake Eater theme starts fucking playing.
Still
Snake Eater.
The dad party strikes again.
Oh god, you killed Frank.
So, what is it? Orion. Do me a favor. Give me a, because you're sitting next to the science station. Because you don't want Frank to get up from his seat. Orion, I want you to go over to the science station, if you don't mind, and make sure that everyone can see what's happening. That would be.
I squeak over.
Yeah, insight science. You have a 5 in science. Insight science.
I am a very science man.
Complication range of 1, task roll of 1.
Someone's gotta make the captain his coat.
You know,
It's-
and I
it's-
imagine that there's fans of this show that watch it, and they know how many, like, you'd see a top 10 things, top 10 Orion moments, and it would show the 3 times he ever got out of his chair.
Orion, you have just realized that the bomb itself is currently, it just, let's say it's like right up here, if you guys are looking at the map down there.
Okay.
It's right there. You can see it on the sensors. Since bombs in space take a while for their shock wave to reach, you see it go off, and it just goes. Hold on, I think I have the thing for that.
Well, they should
Yep.
take a while. There's nothing getting in the way.
You see the explosion. It's bright. It's very large. It's so big. The shockwave is actually coming directly toward your ship, and everything that's
Captain
in the
Weed, please.
everything that is in the line of it is actually being destroyed.
Cool.
Go.
That includes you guys if you don't do something.
Yeah, we need to get
keep
the
an
fuck
eye
out of
on
here.
it. We need to keep watching it, but we gotta go.
We need to do a classic Star Trek. Put it in the rearview mirror and then sweat as it gets closer and beeping intensifies.
We have
Yes.
the budget to make
is now
the ship look like a Scooby-Doo run, like and it just
Yeah.
take off.
Zoinks!
Zoinks, Scoop.
Is Frank
Ruh-roh,
back?
Captain.
Frank is back, sir.
Frank, you're currently in tactical right now, because Drac was transported to the transporter room, because of a bad roll. So you have control of the ship. I need you to give me a control con roll, complication range of 5, task roll of 1. There's no momentums left, guys. Nice. Very good roll. You just see Frank get up from his chair. What do you say as you turn the ship out of danger?
Not today.
Yes.
Not today. That is his sign off.
We're
Like
gonna make a
nervously,
shirt
like
with it.
not today.
Yeah, and it's just you know that sound in the ship. I wish I had that sound effect where it's like as the ship starts to move out of range of the giant explosion. And let me see what it does. Oh man, big oof. Got 2 crits for you guys, unfortunately. That means that your ship does take some damage from it, but you won't die. So as it gets closer, the shockwave builds up. What do you say, Captain? Just as it's about to hit.
And he goes, hold on to your ass. And he puts his hand. He says, hold on to your ass. And he puts his hand over the top of his scotch glass.
First time ever.
Okay, and then everyone's rocking around and like in different parts of the ship. Your shields go down to nothing as you guys are spent careening, flying and spinning in space. But luckily, Frank was able to maintain enough control to keep the ship from just spinning eternally from being disabled. You guys have successfully saved yourselves from being damaged. However, there are several breaches on weapons, engines, some structural integrity. What did I get on that? That was okay. Sensors take some, and I'll just give some to communication.
Come on, girls, let's do it. We trained for this.
So you guys are currently in a very crippled ship. You can see on the front view screen, even though you don't see, like you see the front hull, parts of it are actually like floating off.
Okay, not optimal.
No. However, die well, says Headshot. Thank you, Headshot. That was very kind of you. This episode is dedicated to Headshot for throwing 40,000 pennies at the stream. Thank you very much. It's a lot of pennies.
That's like
that's
$2.
almost 4 text coin.
4 text coin.
Not a registered fund.
40,000, 4,000. 4,000. Sorry. Yes, I can't read.
40.
As Texas reminded me when we were editing earlier today, I cannot read. So
Yeah, well, no, that's come on. I'm a little kinder than that. We were talking about formatting, and
yeah, when we were editing BattleTech, it was just like, hey, look at these slides. Is that how that's spelled? And I'm like, no, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'll send you
that's-
some hot dogs right now. Hold on.
No.
Barrel of fun.
I actually went grocery shopping and bought a shitload. Like I have enough to last me a month. The courtesy fresh. Anyway,
Crush.
you guys currently are spinning. You were able to stop. Now, Captain, your ship is mostly okay. You have no shields whatsoever, so if anything hits you, it's going to be crit damage to any system on your ship. Your shields
Captain to engineering.
Slar here.
Slar is not in
Get the
engineering.
Oh, sorry.
Not here.
Not here.
Not here.
Ryan here.
We're sorry. Slar is currently occupied with probably fixing a bomb. Please leave a message after that beep.
So what are you doing? You're going to contact Slar, I guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna
put
tell
you
him to
through.
get to engineering right now.
Okay. While you're doing that, Slar is currently. Slar, give me a fitness. Give me fitness and security. Complication range of 1, task roll of 1. Grakek,
Yes.
give me fitness, security. Complication range of
Slar's
1,
back.
task roll of 1.
Yeah, he is.
Grakek.
Grikek is fat too.
Sorry.
We're slow lumbering. we're doing the Gorn walk down the hall.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're just power walking like down the hallway. You've nowhere really.
Connecting.
Yeah. Okay. As you guys are running, as Slar, I'll get to Grikek here in a second. As you're walking down the hallway, in front of you, you just start to see.
Uh-oh. Slar to Orion.
6 Klingon warriors appear in front of you.
Boulder, go!
Okay, you do have an attack of opportunity if you want to clear the hallway there, Slar. I will allow you to throw a boulder.
Boulder?
Can I mag dump these guys as well?
Well, once you come out of the room, you don't know they're there yet. That would be control, security. Not control, sorry, fitness security. I'm just gonna have you roll fitness security again. Same complication range, same task roll. Yeah, just roll that again for me.
No!
Wow. Yeah, they start to reappear, and you throw Boulder at them, and Boulder just hits a security panel on the wall over there, and the lights on the deck just go out.
Oops.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, so that's what the light switch is.
Yeah, Boulder just bounces off the thing. Gets
Slar to Orion. We have incoming.
Yes.
Intruders. And then Slar is just gonna go charging at them to fight them.
Did I get the message?
I've got faith.
Yeah. So right now, let me see here.
Did I get that message from Slar?
Nope.
Oh,
Slar
he's
is...
leaving his comm on. Oh, he can't.
Yeah, you can't. It's not that era.
Yeah.
It's the original series. Yeah, you have to be near a panel, or you have to open up your communicator manually. Which
then Slar would just talk instead of charging.
Yeah, he's just yelling like, "Oh God!" All right, so you hear all this noise going on outside, Ross, and your Marines are outside currently. You just hear like, "So we've got contacts."
He sighs, and he'll look out the door.
All right, yeah, you look out the door and you see several Klingons down the hallway currently taking cover at the end of it. Captain, on the bridge, you see several Klingons appear right in front of you.
Magnum time.
Okay, you have an attack of opportunity because they're still forming.
Cool. I'm gonna wait for that sweet moment where they're there and frozen for a second while they switch cameras.
You have four Klingons in front of you, so all you have to do for that attack roll, you're gonna do control security.
All right. Control
difficulty
security.
2. Task roll of 3. Difficulty 2.
All right. I got it. Rolling.
Oof, and you guys gain a momentum, which you guys desperately need. So you go ahead and, without even like hesitating, this shit's happened before. You pull out your 44 Magnum and go ahead and roll that beautiful damage. Just click that button next to
Ryan randomly gets surprised by the holy shit.
Holy shit! Oh my God! Your Smith & Wesson Model 2944 Magnum not only does it does Vicious 3, which is every time you see that Starfleet logo, that's 3 damage.
16 damage.
Holy shit. So you fire. They don't even have enough health to block that. That is insane. You just hold on, let me pull up.
Orion jumps.
Yeah. And you just see a bunch of people just explode into blood splatters on the bridge. And you just...
Captain snaps the cylinder open, shakes the loose ones out while keeping his thumb over the still good ones, drops a few more in, and then takes a sip of his scotch, and he goes, "That's how it's fucking done."
Yes.
Orion will reach underneath his chair and pull out his 30.
His 38, and it's got like... As he pulls it out, he puts up like his hand underneath the butt of it, and he like looks up to the side of the camera with the light perfectly on him. And
and like I'm displaying like the Smith & Wesson logo.
And you're like, "Captain, I believe we have intruders." And you say it all like sensually.
Captain, we have Intruder.
I just he does the Vanna White and he holds his hand under it. He's
Yes.
like, thanks to my Smith & Wesson Model 10-6 38 Special is manufactured and available through the Sears and Roebuck catalog for low.
Hold on loosely and don't let go.
Oh my god, that was such a good roll, Captain. Both damage and attack. That was fantastic. Frank, you just have blood all over you, but you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. You have manned up. You've become like this hardcore badass tactician on the bridge. You actually will, at some point, the producers considered putting your name in the opening credits, but they're like, but that costs editing money. That was my bad, because when I made that credits, it was like at the very beginning of this, and then Frank joined us, and I was like, oh crap, I need to add him in there, and the editor is just like, no, it'd be funnier if it was just like they just didn't, because they were like,
Yes,
we're not paying for this.
Sure, this is the change one. We added the new ship. That's all you get.
Yeah, that cost him so much money. Is Frank here? Did he leave?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, you just have all this blood on you, and you look like a fucking badass right now. What do you say to these three guys that just exploded in front of you?
Looks like it was a good day to die.
everyone's laughing.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
So Grikek and Drac, you guys are currently in the transporter room, and you see several Klingons, 6 of them, appear on the pad. You have an attack of opportunity, and Drac, transporter guy, throws you your sword.
Well, Grikek is just going to casually lay his hand on the barrel and say, "You probably know what this is. I wouldn't move a muscle. I will annihilate all of us. I swear to Star."
You've nothing left in that barrel, it's empty. Or are you just bluffing?
They don't know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, they.
Bluff.
All right. So you're gonna say that after they reappear, because right now they're in the middle of appearing.
Okay.
Yeah, they're transporting in. They're not fully formed yet.
I'm gonna draw my sword and make angry pigman noises as I go swinging.
Okay. Give me a control and oh no wait, so that's melee. Sorry, that would be daring security.
All right.
And that'll be complication range of 1, complication range of 1, task roll of 5. Even though there's 6 of them, I'll count the 5th one as 2. So extra health.
Oh.
Oof. Yeah, no, that works. So yeah, you go in swinging. You what do you say right before you go in?
I don't say as everyone's trying to think something. I just scream that angry pig noise.
As you squeal,
like the imp from Doom.
Yeah, as you squeal, your sword bursts into flames and you go rushing in. The sweat off of your like very heavy body leaking through your shirt underneath your pits as you go squealing into battle. You go and swing at these Klingons and give me an attack with your sword. Just roll that sword damage.
Sword.
Someone's dead.
Nice. Let's see. Oof. Yeah.
Ew.
So it's 12 cross 5. All right. I'm going to say you take down 2 of them, and they catch on fire, and they go, ah! Ah! As you completely stab them with your sword, and you cause them to kind of like go rolling on the ground. The other 3 are just kind of like, or other 4 are kind of like on fire and just like, holy shit. Grikek, you still have an attack if you'd like, or do you want to just do your bluff?
I'm doing my bluff.
All right, give me a presence command roll, please. And that'll be complication range of 4, task roll. Or sorry, complication range of 2, task roll of 4. All right. You were like the others are like just on fire, but you're able to tell two of them who just like immediately drop their firearms and pull out their batleth.
But Drac has the best firearm.
So they're not gonna shoot you now, Gurkak.
They had to cut when Orion walked off stage from that.
He had a phone call.
I'm going to.
What if
I'm going to.
No, I hate to interrupt, but what if when they cut Orion, they did it really badly? So, like, you see him stand up and walking, and the frame overlaps, and he's just not there. And all of his lines are obviously 80 yard in, like his back is to the camera. And you hear very distantly, like, him doing the lines over the phone.
Yeah, it's Orion here.
Not even the
show.
Nick Nolte yelled for 5 hours straight at a fan after somebody asked why the ship didn't explosively decompress after the revolver rounds over-penetrated. He just yelled 5 hours at this fan who's like,
He's like, who gives a shit? And he splashes scotch in their face.
He's like, get me a lighter. Get me a lighter. This kid's like running away.
God.
Okay. So right now you guys have those
Okay,
4 Klingons in there. What are you gonna do, Gurkak?
Hold on, Kobold.
Yeah, I was going to say. So as I see them not backing down, I'm going to tighten my grip on the barrel and still looking at him, lean down just a little bit like I'm about to flick a switch, and then pull out a Thompson machine.
Oof. Give me a, because they don't have ranged right now. Give me a difficulty 2 control security, please. Task roll of 4, because there's 4 of them. Oof. All right, damage. Let's see what it does.
Oh.
Oh man, you were a little bit slow on the draw. Well, you got the draw up. Oh, thank you for the courtesy.
Sorry about
Sorry.
No, as you go to pull it up, you just I don't have a Thompson's noise, so please don't re at me. Yeah, so that's close enough.
There we go.
Yeah, close enough.
That's all the end of the budget could afford.
Yeah, it's all the budget could afford. So you just unload on these guys, and 2 of them take damage, but not enough to do any, like, they're not gonna die. Oh, hey, thank you for the courtesy. Appreciate it. Imperial Guard. Bizguard.
Donation to the hot dog fund.
Yes, your donation to the hot dog fund, which I have many of. So stop donating to the hot dog fund.
Hold on, I'm about to mail
Bezos.
Mike some hot dogs, so nobody tell him.
No,
Okay.
no.
What's your favorite hot dog?
Soggy.
Oh, beef, obviously.
Oh.
I mean, obviously, but I feel like that's like the best one in my opinion. Anyway, so as you are shooting at them, they are going to try to attack Drac since you're within range.
Wrong species.
Drac, yeah. All right, Drac, they all miss you. You put your sword up because they all rolled like shit. You put your sword up, and you have 4 Klingon bathlets just like resting on the end of your sword, and you're like, "Hurrah!" And you like push it back up against them because it's some kind of weird stage combat thing. All right. That is the end of that. We're going to cut back to Slar, and what are you going to be doing? You just cleared a path. Like, they're still there, and they're very much full health and alive. They're just out of your way. Do you want to make way for the engineering section? Or do you want to fight them? That would be Slar.
I'll tell Slar to just go for it while I finish these guys off.
Okay. What do you want to do, Slar? Did Slar say be right back? I think he did.
He did, yeah.
Okay, so so if you want to clear Slar a path, then?
Yeah.
All right. You see that Slar is trying to make his way to the engineering section. Orion, give me a difficulty 2 control security roll.
Now, why would Orion be giving this to you?
Not Orion, sorry. Ross.
I must say, like, I'm doing something?
I just like
so
totally...
complication.
Complication range 2, task roll of 4. So there's 4 of them in the hallway. All right, you get
Not
3.
bad.
You nick 3 of them. Give me damage. What are you using?
The M14.
The M14. Go for it.
Oh,
Oh
no.
man, big oof.
Oh man.
Yeah, you just basically like unload on them. I don't have like a big. I'm just gonna do.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Slam fires, and several of them just like explode in front of you, Slar. He's giving you an opening to run to engineering. Do you want to take it? Slar?
Ross, protect Boulder, and he will run.
No, you take Boulder with you. He's in your.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
sweet.
He's in your inventory. Unless you want to leave him there, just in the hallway.
Oh.
It's a dark hallway.
God, no.
Yeah. Okay. So
Can't
give me fitness and fitness security. Complication range of 2, task roll of 1, please.
2, 1, fitness, security, Roger.
Yeah.
I was watching Twitch and I was like, why isn't this? Oh.
Yeah. All right. So you are currently running down the hallway, and you make it past the other 2, who look at you with surprise as they see this big giant Gorn like stomping through the hallway, just slapping feet because apparently you don't wear shoes. It's like, but it's like a stomp. So you guys are like running. You run down the hallway and you make it to the engineering section. And inside the engineering section, you see 8 Klingons currently fighting your engineering team. And big in the feet.
They must be embiggened.
You have a whole bunch of engineering people currently fighting in here, and they're all just kind of like behind cover, and you just see them do like, you know.
Gentlemen, we have trained with Boulder. Use the boulder!
They don't have boulders right now. They're all using them as
Boulder, go!
they're using them as cover.
Slar will throw Boulder. He must get blood.
Okay, let's say you throw Boulder, and you're gonna hit the guys behind cover on the engineering section down here.
Like a kukri, it must have blood when it's
All right,
revealed.
so I'm gonna say that I'm gonna put the red dots up here.
Okay.
And let's say that this guy right here is, there's like 3 Klingons right there. There's 1 right there. And then you have 2 in this room back here. And then behind this like side door here, you have people firing out. So yeah, that's your 8 Klingons.
Wow.
They're currently using all this cover, and you, in this scenario, are currently right here. And you have people up here, just sort of like firing from behind cover, and then you have people back here firing from behind their boulders, and then that's pretty much it.
So, knowing how lovely our ship is there any malfunctions or anything I could do to harm or irradiate horribly and melt and die these Klingons? I'm in engineering. This is my wheelhouse.
You could gas the entire engineering section.
Gas it!
Okay. Give me a daring engineering roll. Complication range of 2, task roll of 1.
Why isn't my... Oh, yes, 5 is normal. I was like, why
Yes.
is my engineering 5? Complication what? I'm sorry?
Complication range of 2.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. All right. Yeah, you go over to the button and you press it, and then you just hear the warning. Antimatter gas leak detected, and you hear that on the bridge, guys.
Oh, great. What now?
It seems to be flooding the engineering section. You have these 2 guys here. Gurkek, give me a control command roll to see if you can get them out of
What?
there. Not Gurkek, sorry. Slar.
Slar!
Yes.
Command control.
Yes. And that's going to be complication range of 2, task roll of 2. There's 2 of them. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you totally don't get these two red shirts as the door slowly goes. And then they just seem like, oh god, hey, what the fuck? And then you just see like the door shut, and then you hear
Slardo Orion.
yeah, and then you go over to a panel and you hear a bunch of fighting over the comms, Orion. You just hear like people shooting and like screaming, and your entire board is just lighting up as your ship is currently just filled with Klingons.
Orion here.
Slar had a fumigate engineering. There's a lot of Klingons.
Yeah, I'm seeing them all over the ship. I will let the captain know. What do you
sorry
need?
to interrupt then.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You know what? You can interrupt me anytime you want. Just not, I mean, you know.
Very Canadian.
Captain, the entire ship is being overrun with Klingons.
Not today.
Yeah, Captain, you hear on the turbo lift door.
I think we should blame Ross.
All right. The captain puts a 44 Magnum round right through the middle of that door.
All right, give me a control security difficulty 2, task roll of 1, please.
Got it.
All right, give me the damage. Oh my god, you're fucking
Captain, you're a hero.
Yeah, so you fire it and you just hear, ah! It's the Wilhelm scream. As you hear a splash of blood from inside the turbo lift door.
Over, Jesus, 27 damage.
Yeah, Captain walks over to the hole and he goes, I got plenty left for the rest of you fucks.
Okay. Since nobody else is transporting onto your ship, you still have control of it, Captain. You see that the way is open, Frank, on the the way is open. And now you do have a direct beeline to that ship in the back, but you can only go at impulse currently with the damage to your ship.
All right, well, the cap told me to go, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, he said Captain puts his hand on his shoulder the one time he's ever done that, and he leans over and he goes, I can't remember your name half the time, but if you fuck up, I'll kill you. Good luck.
All right,
Okay.
give me a control con roll, Frank.
All right.
And this is going to be complication range of 2, task roll of 1.
That was very inspiring, Captain.
Null discipline. I know you had it correctly selected. Okay. Let's see if there's any. Yeah. Oh, Frank, you just expertly fly this ship, even with all the damage, through all the wrecked hulls and stuff in front of you, and you guys are currently slowly making your way to that ship in the back. You don't have nearly as much thrust to be really that much of a danger to them, and they can actually see you guys coming. Frank, give me an insight engineering roll, please. Complication range of, let me check the ship's sensors real quick. Yeah, complication range of 3. Task roll of 1, please. Nice. You see that ship, while it is Klingon in design, looks like it is far more advanced. Like, way more advanced. Like, this thing looks like something you'd see out of, like, science fiction. It's just
Into the dark.
This is science theater.
yeah. This looks like, and it's way bigger too. This is a huge ass ship.
Are we gonna start after the timeline? Best episode ever. Yeah, sir, this thing's technology is years, like centuries ahead what it should be.
40.
He leans down and he goes, did I ask for your fucking opinion?
I wasn't giving the opinion, just facts, sir.
He says, wow, nice sass.
He goes,
Wow,
I'd beat you if it wasn't so much effort. All right, here's what we're gonna do. He says, I want you to ram us into that hole, and then we are going to self-destruct, and then we are going to leave this ship behind and become heroes. Or we'll make it to the tribunal and we'll do what we did last time, which is cover everything up.
Yeah, Ryan like kind of got up a little bit when he said explode it, but when we're leaving, he's
Okay, so you guys say, yeah, Orion just like I'm gonna go to a
starts
shuttlecraft.
rolling off set.
First time he stands up.
I'm still the only one who knows
He's-
about the shuttlecraft.
He's like, I'm gonna go
Back
give you
here.
guys cover fire in a shuttlecraft. I'll be right back. That's great. Okay, so you guys are currently making your way toward the ship. They don't move. They don't give a fuck. You don't look like any much of a threat. And they're not doing anything. They look just eerily calm with all this shit happening. However, as you get closer, you start to see several ships from the other parts of the flank start to come back in and meet you to try to stop you. At this point, you guys currently have way too many ships in front of you to do anything. I mean, you could fight them, but it would be a hell of a thing. Let's see if I got the... What do I have for you? Oh, yes. Okay. Just as you guys start to fly closer and closer, Captain, you see that the ships are now numbering you once more in front of you. You know that there has to be at least 2 or 3 Miranda still left behind you, but they're too far back to be of any assistance. What do you say?
Say, gentlemen, it's now or never. Follow me if you can. Stay and die if you can't. But if I hear any complaining and I survive, I'm going to shit on your grave.
Orion, can you give me that same science roll you did last time?
I'd like to see that on the plaque.
Science and control?
The captain's plaque would
Yeah.
say, tell them I said
moved it
something.
around because you said I was doing the security thing. But it was-
Yeah.
Tell
It
him
was
I
the,
said,
it was
I'll shit on your grave.
it was I think it was control science. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Task roll of 1.
Complication.
Yeah, 1 and 1. Yeah.
all right.
All right, there you go. All right, so that's what you see, Orion.
Captain, I'm seeing several ships of unknown origin coming from behind the Klingon.
What?
Frank, go ahead and scan those for me, please. Insight engineering. This would be 1 and 1, please. Oops, wrong one. I was about to emote. All right. Let's see what happens here.
I'm back.
So you're not going to be able to tell exactly what they are, Frank, but this is what you see.
These look familiar from the homeworld.
All right, finally, we got
Yes.
something worse to deal with. Okay.
Yeah, and then on the thing, Orion.
Oh, Orion.
Orion's now waking up.
I was just thinking about the possums again.
All right, yeah, and as the view screen comes up, Captain, and it's like kind of staticky right now because you guys are currently like working on broke ass stuff, and you just see like, we are here to help, we are here to assist, Thunderchild, Grandpa.
The captain goes, yeah, that's creepy. Just kill them. Eat their faces.
Your face is delicious, and then they cut off. And then you just see a giant battle happening outside the ship as several possum ships open fire on the Klingons. The Klingons not sure what the fuck is happening, and they start firing back. They have just given you the opening. You see several possum ships exploding as more jump into the system to assist. Yeah. So you have your opening again, Captain. All
right. Yeah, we're gonna ram into that hole. We're gonna self-destruct like a boss, and we're gonna run to the shuttlecraft in that order.
Okay.
Wait.
You're gonna run to the shuttlecraft. Okay. So.
Well, Orion's gonna scoot, but you know.
All right. Here's what's gonna happen. Grekek and Drac, you guys currently have that one Klingon still barely, or you still have those 4 Klingons still barely hanging on. What do you guys want to do?
Good question. Yeah, beat him up.
Beat them up.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep unloading this Thompson until it's empty.
All right, so that would be
I'm gonna keep loading this Thompson until it's empty.
okay, so for Drac, that's going to be Daring Security difficulty 1, task roll of 4. Grkek, that's going to be Control Security difficulty 2, task roll 4. All right, Drac attack, nice. All right, I think I'll count that as you guys hitting all 4 of them because you guys kind of even yourselves out. Do me a favor and give me your attack rolls with both your weapons, please. Nice. Very nice. Very.
Forgive me, master. I have to go all out just this once.
Yeah, so you just you start swinging, and your sword catches something on their belt, and he explodes, and his head like his whole body just kind of goes everywhere. The other two or other three are like, what the fuck? And then you see Grkek just unload on him, and you see them like do that thing with like, and you just keep firing.
Do that Power Rangers thing where you like make a pose and they explode behind us.
Yeah, you guys turn around just as they explode, and you hold your weapons up in a pose, directed by Orion.
Smoking a cigar that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, directed by Orion.
And you like freeze and like they start exploding and fall over, and we go shing.
Yeah.
I was able to reuse that picture from Shadowrun.
The transporter room 2 has been completely disabled by your gunfire. You just hear a transporter go like, hey.
No!
Okay, we'll get you a new one.
Yeah, the transport. And then he walks out.
New transport.
He walks out of the transport room and goes to transporter room number 1, and you can hear him sniffle.
Now I feel bad.
Yeah. He liked transporter room 2 so much. Okay. So.
He had a kebab there.
All right. So Ross, you're currently surrounded in this corridor. You have 5 Klingons on one side of the hallway, 5 on the other, and you have 3 Marines with you. You can hear fighting throughout the entire ship. You know that you, in your tactical mind, even if you were to fire in one direction, there's still another one behind you.
Joker's to the left of me, Joker's to the right.
Here I am stuck in the middle.
What do you want to do?
I'm going. Which one's the ones guarding the doorway to fire control?
No, you're in the doorway to fire control.
Oh, then I'm staying right where I am in cover and telling the Marines to also get into cover and just fill the hallway with bullets.
With Marine.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at the group on the left.
All right. So that's going to be a control security difficulty 2, task roll of 5. See if you hit them. Okay, so you were able to hit
3.
Yeah, you're able to hit 3. Give me damage. They have very small. Like you guys are very mortally wounded. Yeah. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. That is insane. Oh my God. Yeah, they are just missed. Like the graphics department didn't bother making a body rig. They just explode a giant ball of blood where they were. And you slam fire on your M14
35 damage.
down the hallway. And they all, you just hear several of them explode. The other 2 are going to be firing back. Okay, the other 2 fire, but only 1 hits you. Let me do their damage for their...
This is gonna hurt.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, they fire their their disruptor at you, and you just feel this big giant burn on the side of your torso as your shirt gets burned off, and you see this big giant gaping wound on you. You take 5 damage.
Oh, but he probably looks
like
really
4
mean.
seconds before the wound appears, you just see his abs glistening with sweat because somebody came along with a spray bottle.
Yeah, you took 5
like
damage.
Olive
Nice.
oil on him.
All right.
Also, I was right. That did hurt.
Yes, that was very, very hot. So your Marines, I'm just gonna roll simple for them. Yeah, they fire down the hallway, and they take out several of the Klingons, but not enough to really do anything. And then you hear a scream that's very familiar.
I do.
Yes.
Oh!
You know, it's a girl scream.
I'm going to start booking towards that screen.
Okay, it's
no, it's my Klingon love interest.
you don't have to go very far. As you see down the hallway, your sister is currently taking cover as several Klingons are firing at her. And she's just like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm going to taunt them and tell them they have no honor attacking a defenseless woman. And then I'm going to shoot at them.
And you just hear your sister say, fuck you! Because she doesn't, she's like...
Shut up, you thought! I'm trying to save you!
Okay, so give me a control security again. Difficulty 2, task roll 5. See if you can help her out. All right, yeah, you're able to slam fire your M4 again. Go ahead and M14. There you go. Doesn't do nearly as much damage as last time. Which I think last damage is pretty much like the most you could, like that's lottery critting right there. So yeah, you fire your weapon.
11 damage.
Yeah. Ooh, you do enough damage to them to make them mortally wounded, but not enough to actually kill the 4 of them. Your sister is standing right next to the turbo lift, and she enters it.
Wow, now she does that.
Yeah. Well, she was scared. She was running. Do you want to pursue, or do you want to continue doing combat down here?
I'll pursue.
Okay.
Because I also have a gaping hole in my torso.
Give me daring security, please. And where are you going? Just a turbo lift?
Yeah.
Okay. Daring security, complication range of 2, task roll of 1. Nice. You push past the Klingons who are mortally wounded, and you enter into the turbo lift, and you start going. You don't know where she went. She's just not there. She obviously took another turbo lift. Because the turbo lifts aren't like actual elevators; they're like pods that are inside the ship.
They're Wonkavators.
Yeah.
Is she still the small teenage girl?
Come with me.
Yeah.
And you'll see.
Well,
Oh,
not teenage. She's about like 19, so technically teenage, but you know.
Pure imagination.
The point is, he's like 35, and he's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So he looks over and is like, well, welcome to the future.
She's not in the elevator with you.
Oh, I thought she was. That's why I went.
No, she's in a turbo lift, her own turbo lift. They're pods, basically. So when you enter one, another one appears. It's not the same one.
I'll leave it up to the dice and see if I can hit the same button.
Okay. Let's do insight engineering. Task roll 1, complication 1.
Where would my idiot sister go that I know of? And I press a random button. Insight engineering?
Mm-hmm.
Task 1, complication 2?
1. Just 1. This is a guess. Ooh, nice. You press a button, and then you just, as you hear all the fighting, you start heading up, and you realize it's taking you to the bridge.
Huh.
And Captain, behind you, the bridge door opens up. What do you do?
Captain points a gun at it and cocks the hammer.
And she immediately just goes, what the fuck?
He goes, what the fuck? You're on my bridge.
And she's like, well, don't shoot me. I'm not one of those Klingon fucks.
Oh, yeah? Well, prove it.
She's like, I don't eat gross worms and talk about bullshit. And then the ship starts shaking a bit because some of the explosions that are happening outside kind of like rock the ship. She's like, just let me on the bridge.
He's like, fine, sit down and shut the fuck up.
She runs up to the, she runs up and she sees Frank there and she goes like, oh, thank God, somebody who can actually run the ship.
He just holds, the captain holds his head with both hands and he's like, fucking kill me. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. No. He goes, here's what we're going to do.
And,
he points at Frank, and he goes, drive the ship up that ship's ass.
Okay. Slar, while you're in engineering, the dust had settled, and the door opens, and there is just clothes where people used to be.
Nice.
There's just dust like underneath the clothes. I mean, that's not how the gas works in the show, but I'm just gonna say it melts them completely.
It's people dust. Don't breathe this.
Yes.
We're actually all dust. Well, most dust is mostly people dust.
True.
Yes.
Dust in the wind.
Okay.
High science, by the way.
Yeah. What do you want to do? The captain wanted you to make the jump transport or jump warp thing.
The jump transport.
The jump warp.
Slar will do this.
Okay, this is going to be
In memory of all.
control engineering, task roll of 5, complication range of 5. This has never been done before. To do a warp in the same system in a very short amount of time, it's near impossible.
And really cool.
Yeah, if you
Very cool.
It's really cool.
A Slar would like so complication
Baseline.
5, task roll of 5,
Yep, and you have 1
control
momentum.
engineering.
Yep.
1 momentum. Wow. Okay, and I do my no, never mind. We're doing this. We got this. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh my
nice. Just as Slar feels like he's not going to be able to do this, you just hear warp capabilities online. I'm sorry, this is the original series. Warp capabilities online, and then you just hear that.
Shut up, Piersky.
Yeah, I was
There-
going to say.
yeah.
All right, he points at Frank, and he goes, make daddy proud.
What are you doing with this warp capability? You didn't really explain this plan yet. What are you?
Yeah, I did. I said, drive the ship up that ship's ass.
You're going to warp into it? You'll die instantly.
No, I mean, well, close enough. Close. Little bit close.
Okay, so tell me exactly what you want to do, and then we'll
All
go
right,
for it.
here's what I'm telling
Okay.
Frank. Frank, when two ships
remembers my
love
name.
each other very much, we're going to drive this ship into very close proximity with that ship, but we're not going to have them touch. Do you understand that, Frank?
Yes, sir.
Do exactly that.
Oh, wow.
Then, when we jump
All right.
out of warp,
Thank
I
you
want
for
you
the
to
courtesy.
take all of that warp power, and I want you to jam it into the impulse engines. So we're going to come out of warp and then goose right into them. I want you to put the saucer right through the middle of their ship.
Okay.
And then we're all going to leave together, and you can take your new wife or whatever with you.
And she like looks over, she's like blushes and just kind of like looks down.
If we live, I'll marry you both. How's that
I will
sound?
shoot everybody on the bridge.
Yeah, Ross, you come out onto the bridge
Start
just as the
playing.
captain said that to her. Ross
So
comes
in
on
in the distance, you can hear pumped up kickstart playing.
Ross, Captain, he can marry you against your will.
Ryan, as Ross enters the bridge, your actor is just like doing his nails, and as quickly you realize the camera's about to pan on you, quickly hide your shit. Like, yeah.
Like years later, as people are rewatching the show, they're just like, "Oh, that Orion, he's so quirky."
Teeth are shining.
Yeah. No, as the camera pans past, you've still got your Smith & Wesson, and you're just looking around, like you're
got it
posing for a
covered. Like
shot.
I'm aiming at like the wall, but like doing cool faces.
You're
like,
doing the
making
Charlie's
fun of
Angels.
Yeah, because he wanted on Charlie's Angels, which was on at the same time. He was like, oh man, if I do really good in this, maybe I'll get a pickup character.
Yeah, maybe I'll be an angel one day.
Okay, so pretty much for this maneuver, Slar, that Frank is about to do, you know that the only section of this ship that is going to be able to survive will be the rear section of the ship and the bridge. So how do you want to go about this?
Slardo Orion.
All right, yeah.
Ryan
So
here.
yeah, you just like you, yeah.
Ryan here.
Ah, there we go. Thank God. So bridge and rear of ship only to survive. Please provide advisement.
I
Engineering
don't know
crew
what you're
deck.
talking about.
We're gonna die if we don't go to the bridge or the ass of the ship.
Yeah, if you don't move the crew.
Captain, do we want to move the crew to the ass or the front of the ship?
Sounds pretty smart. Yeah, let's get everyone ready to evacuate.
Okay, so Captain.
Slar, get everyone on escape pods.
Already on it.
Slar's
running towards it. On it.
All right, so you're about to activate the self-destruct sequence. Give me 1 second here. Let me look at the rules for this.
Self-destruct sequence is probably like, I sure enjoy taco salad. And it's like, voice print confirmed.
Yeah,
Fiesta Pale is good.
Voice print identified.
1 second here. All right, so this is going to be, I'm gonna send this directly to you, Salt, because you need another command person to activate self-destruct. So I have your control command here. This is your code, and you're gonna say that out loud on stream for us. And then Captain, what is your code?
It's 7 sevens.
All right, so you please
Seven.
verify code for self-destruct.
7 7 7 7 7 7 and 7.
Voice print verified. Commanding officer Horatio Commodore. And then need second command, and this would be, you just say your name and your rank, Ross, and then you enter the
Commander Ross Campbell, 1734673214776 Charlie, 327897777 643 Tango, 732 Victor, 73117888873247678976 4376.
code verified. Ross, commander. Ship
really need better.
self-destruct activated. Warning. Ship self-destruct activated. Please insert
They
time.
break the commercial and they come back and he's still going.
Yeah, they cut the commercial and he's going for another 5 minutes.
So what do you want to do for the self-destruct sequence?
60 seconds.
60 seconds? You won't have that much time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What if we're really quick?
Not that quick, buddy. If you do 60 seconds, you're gonna blow up and die.
All right. 5 minutes.
All right, let me go ahead and put that up. 5 minutes. All right.
60 seconds.
5 minutes till self-destruct, and then you just, everyone just kind of like looks around. As you guys get closer and closer to this big hulking ship. Now you're ready to activate, Frank?
I stand ready.
All right. Give me a control engineering roll. Task roll of 1, complication range of 1.
All right.
And yes, that is Data's code. Very good, everybody. That's why that was very good. Very nice.
Success.
Yes. So Captain, you guys are about to activate the warp. Do you say anything just before you press it?
It's been a pleasure serving with most of you.
Don't lie to us.
Most of you.
I know.
Okay, I believe that.
And that's it?
Stop holding my sister's hand.
And he goes, if we all survive, there will be a wedding. And cake. And cake.
All right. And
I'll help set it up.
the camera pans over to the captain's face,
I've always loved you.
just like it did. You're gonna steal Riker's thunder also from the movie. So you're gonna it pans over to your face.
And he goes, let's kick this pig.
And then Frank presses the button.
Kick Pablo's character.
And then it just and then let me get the, and then it's just, and then it right as it pops out of orbit, it just, and then the other ship starts firing at you. Hold on, let me see what happens with Thunderchild.
Don't we get a plot armorium defense for doing something that seems to be not really all that effective?
No, you're fine. I had to roll to see if it could actually try to hit you. They are currently firing. They're currently not sure what's happening. You could tell that this is like panic fire as your ship somehow warps right within their shield bubble, and you start getting closer and closer. The front of the ship starts to get meters within the distance of the hull, and then that's when you guys are like, all of the ship around you starts shaking violently. The lights start flickering. Pieces of the hull like smash, and the front of the Thunderchild just goes into this ship and is being pushed deep inside of it. And you guys are currently on the bridge in the dark, as ever you just assume that everything you just did worked.
Great. Time to leave.
Okay, so how are you gonna leave? What's your exit plan? You didn't tell me that.
Get to shuttle bay, escape vessel.
Okay. Let's say, all right, so everyone on the bridge.
And he's gonna scream over any loudspeaker still functioning, all hands evacuate abandoned ship. And he's gonna also try to pry the plate off the wall.
Orion
here.
The PA button is like broken.
Can I try to connect wires?
Yeah. Give me a control engineering roll. Complication range of 1, task roll of 1.
Orion here. Just letting everyone know to abandon ship. Thank you.
And while you're saying that, it's like echoing in the hallways. The front of the ship
Ship.
Yeah. Like in the front of the ship where it's like crushed in, there's just like Starfleet bodies and like Klingon bodies, and people are just like rubbing their heads as they're trying to make their way. The ship is slightly slanted. So basically the gravity control in the ship has made it so that way, basically it's like kind of climb up a hill a little bit. So let me show you on the thing down here on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these guys here since we're not using it now. So if you can imagine down here, this is what the ship's current angle is. And then this is where you crashed in. So this is what the ship is right now. Crashed into their hull.
Excellent.
And basically, if you have to go anywhere, if you're going to the rear of the ship, it's like going up a hill.
All right, we're gonna have to hoof it, boys. And then he points at the pig man. He's like, no offense.
The pig man's not here. He's actually in transporter room 1, defending it with Burkett.
He points to the empty chair. He's like, no offense. Fuck. All right. So
I saw it, Captain. Great burn.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you guys all get on the turbo lift, and you go to press the button, and all you hear is a click.
Well, here we go.
Stairs?
Yeah, stairs.
This is the one ship with stairs.
That's right, it is.
So you guys start heading down the stairs, which oddly look like the stairs in the studio.
Can we just in there in the stairwell just having a cigarette as we run by?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we slide?
It's the cargo guys. They aren't even leaving.
Yeah. Can we slide down the rails?
Yeah. Give me a daring security roll.
Breaks his hip.
Complication range of 1, task roll of 1.
You're gonna have to carry me, boys. I broke my hip.
Nope, I'm sliding.
I fell.
Yeah, Orion, you try to slide, but instead you fall. But because it's it's an acting gig, you fall with like you're falling on a bed.
There's like a mattress right there, and I go.
What if he slides, but because he's greased up from all the shoots, he goes
slides right off
way too fast. He like hits
slip
the
and
wall.
slide. But and then it's like, yeah, we never saw him after that. No,
Brought to you by Slip and Slide.
So yeah, Frank, are you gonna slide down the rails?
No, I'm just gonna run.
Yeah, you're holding her hand as you run down the stairs. Ross, you see Frank holding your sister's hand as they run down the stairs.
Ross will remember this.
It's like at the top left of the screen, like Ross will remember this. So you guys make it to the transporter room. There's a reason why there's no noise, because the ship is completely quiet now and it's dark. Slar, what do you do? You're currently sitting in a slanted engineering bay. There's no one left here. It seems like everyone kind of left. The ship is dark. The only sound you hear, actually, it's dark, but it's just like floodlights, and you just hear the sound of like self-destruct sequence will initiate in 2 minutes.
Slar will take a moment and stare at Boulder. Well, old friend, we've had a great time. We've had a great victory. We shall now vacate our ship.
Okay.
He gives a final salute to it before running towards escape pod.
Yeah, there's just one final shot, just one sad shot of the engineering bay, just completely empty, and then like as the doors shut in foreground of the frame. You know, it's like one of those, like, this is the end. Like, the same thing happened on the bridge. As the captain turns around, before the doors shut, you get one good look at the bridge, and then the doors shut. Well, and then you find that you have to be like, oh shit, I have to take the stairs, and then you reopen it back up.
For shit.
The camera pans over all the cute animals in med bay, and then goes back to Grikek as a single tear rolls down his face.
Yeah, you're not too far from med bay, so you grab your animals, which have all survived. They're all perfectly.
Oh, so I can get a giant armful of possum.
You have actually, they're all riding the targ, which is on a leash that you have.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to harm any animals on this, so all the animals had to
The
survive.
the jackalope is sitting on your shoulders.
When did we find a jackalope?
That's a long story.
Yeah.
Well,
I need to hear that
not
someday.
anymore. Thank you. Now there's no mystery left.
Oh.
Sorry.
Anyway, so Grikek, you look one last time at med bay. You look at the little foot things in the wall, and you just, what the fuck were those even for?
This entire place was useless.
And then the door closes, and you guys make it all the way to transporter room 1. Before you see transporter guy in there, and he's still got power, and he's trying to like activate the transporter, but nothing's like happening. And he goes, transport.
Can he even work this room?
Oh, he's trying. He doesn't know that you guys are trying to leave.
Oh God, he's deaf.
1 minute till self-destruct.
Oh, where the hell have you guys been? As Drac comes out with the toilet flushing behind him.
Yeah. Drax just got a
Is
flaming
that where that
sword.
is? I've been hearing that all through the ship.
He's also covered in blood, and he's got no shirt on again. So he's just got this big, like, hairy dad bod with like sweat glistening, with the sword on his shoulder.
Oh God, that used to be a turn on. Ugh.
All right, so what are you guys doing? Hello.
Let's get the hell out of here, shall we?
Okay. So where do you guys want? How do you want to get out of here?
The shuttlecraft.
Okay. So you guys start heading toward the to the end of the ship. And as you reach the cargo doors, you see that they are completely blocked, and you see several hands stuck underneath the wreckage.
Oh no!
Oops.
The entire crew. What do you guys?
Cargonia perishes.
No, Cargonia never transferred to the ship. These are replacement cargo guys. These are
Yeah.
the honest ones.
They're still
These are the
fighting.
miners.
There's still fighting going on near Earth, but it seems like whatever's doing this is coming definitely from this ship.
Not for long.
Your orders, Captain.
Get us the fuck out of here.
30
and we
seconds
run.
till self-destruct sequence.
This is the 30 seconds it takes 5 minutes where it just shows us running.
Yeah, it's like several takes of you guys running.
The same like clip repeated in different shuffles, so it looks like we're running a lot more than we
They
are.
flip the
lot
frame.
of Dutch angles, you know.
Plays that Scooby-Doo chase music.
Yeah, we're running at like different doors that come in across the doors in the distance, like. And
Okay.
there's like a random spooky ghost that follows.
All right, so you guys are currently in the transporter room. or you stop at the transporter room, and the guy's like, "Hey, the transport! Oh my god!" And he's trying to get you onto the transporter pad.
I jump on.
Me too. Cannonball.
So he starts typing.
What about you, transport guy?
Hey, the transport! He can hop on with you guys.
I'll also hop on that, yes.
You guess.
Okay, just as you guys start to transport, you see you hear 5, 4, 3, 2.
And he goes, "Fuck you, computer!"
I'm back on the bridge. Oh no.
No.
Last thing said.
Yeah, as you guys reappear.
We're in the captain's shitty
Hold on.
apartment.
You start hearing Orion here. Orion.
Sir,
We're in the
you,
writer's area.
sir, you live like this?
Shut up.
You
How
guys,
long has that pizza box been there?
No questions.
Yeah.
I break your hands.
you guys seem to find yourselves in a cave.
Not again.
Not again.
Not again.
Oh, not again.
I wasn't here the
Put me,
first
put me
time.
back on the ship.
Hey,
And
you're not in a chair.
you basically you're just in a mouth of a cave. Outside of it is a hill that goes up to the looks like a ledge or a giant cliff that overlooks a valley, and there is a computer console up there, and there are 3 people up there.
Is this where the Monty Python police arrest us?
After you, Captain.
Probably.
Captain, make sure he has ammo in his gun.
There a giant Statue of Liberty in the sand.
Damn it! No. Yeah, so you walk up there and they turn around and it's that guy. The guy from the 32nd century.
That boy.
It's that guy that was like, don't worry, Captain. Everything's just gonna be A-okay. It's that guy.
Captain shoots him in the kneecap.
You go to reach for your 44 Magnum, but you see that it's not there.
God
Oh
damn
my
it.
god!
Nobody has
I
any
was
weapons right
wrong.
now, except, I mean, Drek has his fucking guns, like his arms.
Fucking.
Do I have any spare outfits?
You're wearing your trench coat and your fedora. The costume designer was like, we just let him wear whatever he wants.
Yeah, like every time a scene, like if I'm not on the ship, it's whatever I decide.
You guys are
Do I still have all my animals?
Yes, and the only weapon anybody actually has is Boulder.
The deadliest of weapons.
So you guys are standing there, and there are 3 people there, and they all just turn around, and they go, "Well, I wasn't expecting you to survive. The Thunder Child here in our timeline."
Yeah, so why are we here, dickbag?
You are all anomalies. You were not supposed to be here. The 32nd century is far too different from the one you came from.
I
Well,
prefer to be
we'd
called-
love to go back, but we have a ship that exploded and we destroyed some stuff.
You might be surprised by how adaptable we are.
You mean our ship?
We did survive after all.
Yeah, we blew that up.
Wait,
Fuck
what,
you.
Your ship?
Yes.
Oh.
Why are you fucking with the past? And what's with that weird noise?
That is the
Can
sound
you
of...
turn that off?
There we go.
No, not you. Actually, the people.
Yeah, we just...
That's just the sound of the planet, and you just look over
This
at...
planet sounds awful.
And you're awful.
You just see you see 2 other hooded figures. One of them takes their hood off, and it's Killick.
Oh.
No! No!
Yes. This,
Enterprise.
yeah, and then you turn... The other person takes their hood off, and it's Daniels. The original Daniels.
Boulder, go!
Who's that guy?
Yeah, Rick's never seen him before. He's like, who are these people? They look retarded.
So, are you just trying to combine the least likable people in one place so we can kill them for the fan base? Because I'm down.
I'm looking for Neelix.
I'm trying to pump myself.
Fuck is Neelix?
Neelix comes flying up in a jetpack like, hey, what are you guys doing? No, kidding.
You throw a boulder at him, the jetpack gets stuck and on, and he flies into the sun.
Boulder would have wanted it that way.
No, and you just, it's not Daniels from Enterprise. This is Daniels, the guy they broke the neck of in the original episodes, the first episodes of this series.
How his neck broke? That's not our fault.
Yeah.
How is he standing?
And the third one is Drac.
I was going to fix him. He was made of paper and glass.
True, humans are squishy.
And he goes, when you all left the SS, the timeline changed. You were supposed to stay aboard the SS and eventually die in a horrible explosion. But
yeah,
you
but we didn't.
That is because
Yeah.
you destroyed one of our time travelers. And then emotions over to Daniels.
And he goes, yeah, well, that guy was
That
dumb.
sounds like your fault.
He's really terrible.
You were a bad engineer.
Very
You're a bad
bad.
person.
We named people after you to emphasize how bad you were.
Yeah, we
Um,
wanted to
What is your
remember so
heritage?
future generations would mock your progeny.
And he just goes, this entire time, your progress has been impeded by our attempts to stop you. However, we are not allowed to interfere too much with the timeline, for that would cause complications for us.
Wait, so you failed at your only job?
They yeah, they just all look
Yeah,
kind of
pretty
sad, and
typical
Killick just
Daniels.
goes like, remember my words.
My,
You
how
suck.
dreadful.
No.
Oh, your lies. You were lying. I was sure of it.
Remember my words.
Orion.
No, she told you guys something when you guys were on that arena planet. Do you remember?
No,
No, 'cause I
we
was
forget all the
peaceful.
time.
I
We're
was
supposed to
too-
be peaceful.
I was too consumed by bloodlust.
You guys, yeah, no, you guys, remember, you guys are the only thing able to stop them.
Man, to think I actually thought about asking you out on a date.
Wait a sec.
Ew.
Could you remind us the
know,
captain
right?
was drunk at the time?
Well, Draken was, yeah, Captain wasn't even there.
Yeah, I was kind
Always
of in
drunk.
prison on the planet at the time. Could you also remind me?
Yeah, half of us weren't there.
I was covered in blood and filled with blood.
It's almost like you guys are really bad at your job. I'm starting to like doubt you all.
I have an
You're
excuse.
You're
I
almost as
drink.
bad as
What's
Daniel.
yours?
Oh,
My
wasn't
record is
there.
flawless. I made it myself.
Not you. I'm insulting them. They're really bad at their job.
Oh yeah.
Hold on one sec. I just lost my fucking sound effect. Go ahead. They're just sitting there like, ever since we've been following you, Captain, we knew that you would be the one that would be able to stop them. And the other two look at her, and they're like, so you were the mole. Several other people. Several other people just sort of transport in, and they use the TNG transporter sound as they transport in right to your side. And they're like, Captain Horatio, or is it Commodore at this timeline?
Yeah, it's Commodore now. I really didn't want. Who the fuck are you?
Hey, congrats, Captain.
Thank you.
Starfleet Temporal.
well done.
Everyone's always
Killick's our
patting him on the
agent.
back.
Well, one of our agents. It's hard to explain. She's a multi-phasic entity of some sort we don't fully understand. Listen, these people are very dangerous, and they altered the timeline. Eventually, well, originally, you guys weren't supposed to be here. This is a little embarrassing. But anyway, they point their phasers at the other two. They're like, now that we've finally found these fucks, we can take them down.
Slar
Oh.
raises his hand.
Could we do the honors?
Yeah, we'd love to drop on these guys.
I'm gonna just watch.
As you guys say that, the people around you, that the Starfleet that beamed in, they just all of them just explode into blood and mist. As
Did their phasers drop?
yes, all of their phasers drop on the ground and they're just closed, and they're like, "You don't understand the powers that you are currently facing."
Well, I mean, how good can you be when these guys bumbled in? I mean, you killed them, which is pretty smart, but yeah,
Pretty sweet.
yeah. I mean,
She's like, "Do not believe their lies."
well, I don't believe any of you, if that helps.
I don't even believe I'm here right now.
Where are
Yeah.
we? Like, I'm hungry.
We're still in your
when's lunchtime?
timeline.
Can we eat?
We're
Yeah,
still
I
on
mean-
the
You said
ship.
we were in your timeline.
Hey, let's go to Rocket Burger for lunch.
Yeah, let's go to
everybody.
Rocket Burger. Yeah, sounds like a good.
Now
yeah.
you just see the two of them trying to take on Killick, and they start fighting.
Good luck, guys. We're getting
Greg,
Rocket
go
Burger.
first. them.
She's like,
Okay.
"Hurry! I need your assistance. You must stop them."
thought we
the
were
captain
supposed to be
rolls his eyes.
nonviolent.
Yeah, we're supposed to be non-violent. Okay, I hope you.
I'm just posing in different ways during like and like a
Okay.
different pose at the end of every.
The captain just points at Drac and he goes, "Look, pull their arms off, and then we'll go get a rocket burger, okay?"
I go to Waffle Hut.
Extra bacon, please.
So they all just start doing some sort of weird mystical, like you can hear like
So you know what
lightning.
bacon's made of.
You hear like like the old school sample lightning, as they're like trying to stop Killick. It looks like from doing something.
In the meantime, Captain's gonna pick up 2 of those phasers and just key them both to full power.
Doot, 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 doot.
Yeah, the little
Murder mode
bars.
activated.
Yeah, and he's gonna grab both of those and he's gonna go, nah, fuck it. And he's gonna just aim at one of the ones that he's gonna aim at
Killick
Daniels
looks back
first.
at you and she goes, "No, don't."
Why?
And she can't explain. She's in the middle of combat. Look
know
at the
what?
clues around you.
What
am I
clues?
looking at?
We're surrounded by dick bags.
Right, you were surrounded by dick bags. They're all dead.
Oh.
Well, while they're
They
distracted,
aren't.
I'm gonna walk up to that computer console they were at and start hitting buttons. See what's going on.
Yeah, buttons.
Okay,
buttons, hit 'em.
yeah, good call, because I'm not
Star
gonna
will
say.
help.
I don't want to say because there's clues around you, but yeah.
Clues are for losers.
Yeah. So you go up to the computer console and it looks like nothing you've ever seen before. It's just 3 stones.
That's not stopped him before.
What do you want to do?
Oh yeah. Let's see. This looks like some quantum mechanics stuff here. So I'm gonna
Inside
do my
engineering.
damnedest.
Complication range of 5, task roll of 1.
Slar would like to come up to assist.
Yeah, same
Do
roll.
we have any
You have 1 momentum.
Wait, these are stones. I can use my focus in geology to use my determination, right?
Oh yeah, there you go.
So that's an automatic success
Yes,
now.
yes. You're able to determine that this is actually some sort of strange console that looks almost like the same material that's made out of the Guardian of Forever. The same Guardian, maybe, that you had found on the Possum Planet.
Is that the black hole thing?
Yeah, the giant
The
gateway.
donut.
The donut.
It was
the
a
donut.
Yeah.
Wait, are these possums from the future?
What do you guys want to do?
What were the rules I was supposed to assist?
No, 1. So if you want to, you can just start pressing them and see what happens.
Can
I
I
use
come
insight
up and give a
engineering?
shot? I have computer expert.
Yeah,
Is
go
a
for it.
computer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. What am I rolling? 1, 5?
Mm-hmm.
Control engineering.
Yes, please.
Computer focus.
You just see them like fighting with like wizard magic on the side there.
Ooh.
Nicely done. So
No, I press a lot of buttons in my time.
So I don't have the like sounds for it, so we're just gonna use original series sounds. But it's like, and you see the sky start to warp, fizzle, and then clear, and you then realize that this is actually the bridge of the Klingon ship, and it looks like it's slightly out of time because you look over and you see the Thunder Child, and it is like there's a fireball from an explosion,
Embedded into it.
but it's frozen in time.
Oh, well, that's okay. Well, what if we just hit some buttons and make time unfreeze? That'll help.
That's
I'm
when
just gonna say that ship is ugly even from the outside.
and Killick
Yeah,
just
I
goes like,
know.
"Captain, whatever you do, you can't." And then she gets pushed off the ledge and falls down into the thing, and it's like that blue screen falling where they're like, you know, like on their back, and they just
Then you see Orion doing it.
what? Why would you be
Because
following?
he wanted to fall onto the big mattress.
Oh, so yeah, you just see her following.
I just thought you meant like a sociopath, like he mocked her screaming exactly as she died.
No, that is not my character. Maybe
just like.
Okay, so now you have Wizard Daniels and Wizard whatever his name is. You didn't get his name, and he turns around and he looks at you and he's like, "This is the person we need to kill for all of this to end." And he reaches out with his hand, and you feel a grip around your throat, Captain. Give me a control command roll.
Control command.
Yeah. Sorry, that's not
Alright.
control command, is it?
To what, like neck foo him?
No, to see how you react.
All right.
Yeah. I think I fucked yours up.
All right. Roll.
Yeah. There you go. You feel the throat, like your hand around your throat, and you reach up to grab them, and you pull really hard, like the ghost hands, and somehow you're able to just barely break free from it. And you fall back to the ground, gasping for air. You guys see your captain being attacked by this guy. What do you want to do?
I'm going to yell at my crew to Drax these sklounced.
Can I throw possums at him?
No, stop.
Do you want to throw your possums at them? They're kind of like scared. They're just hanging out in the back by the on the targ.
Can I take the stones out of the console?
No, they're with you. They're just not. They're just normal possums. They're gonna just fall over and be like. Ah.
Yeah, I want them to be a distraction.
Oh, they're not gonna be distracted by that.
Orion's just gonna go turn around and just be completely unenthusiastic. No, stop. Leave him alone.
Okay, so you guys are currently still pressing buttons on the machine, and they turn around to try to get you. Orion, give me a fitness security roll. Complication range of 5, task roll of 1, please.
Oh, no.
And then that's when he does like one big hit with like the lightning strike from somewhere, and you go flying off, and you barely grab the ledge. Yeah, and you're just hanging off the edge of this cliff that looks like it just goes down into this swirling, mountainly kind of like pit of, I don't know, it's just like an endless pit with lightning in it.
When you peek over the edge, you see like 2 other people holding up my feet, so I don't actually have to hold on.
Yeah, you're just hanging on the edge there. You guys currently see Orion fall off to the side, but you can see that his fingers are still holding on.
Could use some assistance.
And then Daniels walks over to Orion, and he just starts to slowly push his foot down onto your fingers.
Ah!
What do you guys want to do?
Sneak up behind him and hammer chop him.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh, shit.
Give me a for that. Give me a daring security roll, difficulty 1, task roll 1. Nice. You go to hit him with your karate chop, and just as you go to hit him with the karate chop, you feel like your hands stop right at his neck. And it's almost like if you try to take magnets with the same polarization and push them together, they just repel. And it's the same thing, except this time with lightning, but you don't take any damage. You just fly backwards.
What if I reverse the flow of the current in the opposite direction? So
That's
in your hand.
It's not a magnet thing.
He just turns his hand upside down. There we go.
Yeah, doesn't work that way. Yeah, you just go flying back and you land at the feet of the captain, who's currently just like gasping for air.
Dracker, I hope you're okay.
Slar and Grakek, what do you guys want to do? You see Orion hanging off the edge. Frank is still pressing buttons. Ross, you're just kind of standing there.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what's going on. Who do I shoot?
You don't have a
I'm
gun.
gonna fall. I'm gonna fall.
I'm going to save Orion.
Okay. So how are you gonna save him?
Alright, so what's his situation right now? What is he
Daniels is just slowly pushing down on top of him with his foot. And he's just like over the edge, and he's just like.
I'm gonna drop kick Daniels off the ledge.
Oh shit.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do that?
Just all happened to Drac, you know.
Yeah, you just saw Drac fly back from a perfect 2.
Stop, Daniels.
Is
I
there
never
any
heard
way I
you.
can
What are you
taunt Daniels?
Oh yeah, you can totally taunt him.
Daniels, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you're as weak here as you were in life. Now come here so I can snap your neck again.
Command control.
You worthless.
Ross, don't talk to
1-1.
him too loudly. You might snap his neck with your word.
Okay.
You have a momentum?
You do, but you're also hanging off a ledge. Do you want to use it?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to use it?
Well, that was Ross, not me.
Yeah, Ross.
It would help you get back up, Dick.
Okay. So you go ahead and do it. Daniels just turns around and he just goes, you. And then he starts walking, like fucking power walking toward you. And he puts his hand out.
Power walking.
Yeah.
I try to pull myself up now.
Yeah. So give me a fitness and control. I think. Oh no, those are both.
Grikek will definitely scoot over and help him.
Fitness and let's just say security.
1 and 1.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, you start to pull yourself up, and you are no longer dangling off the edge, but you're near the edge still.
Yeah, I'm like kneeled down, just looking up.
That's when the other guy just immediately tries to go for the captain again. Frank, give me a insight engineering, Grikek and Slar. What are you guys going to do? It's the same roll, Frank, that you did last time.
Kem's gonna try to drop kick these guys.
Slar wishes to throw Boulder to help Captain.
Can I help Frank?
Okay, yeah, you can help Frank. Insight engineering. Frank, you press a bunch of buttons, and basically the ship starts shaking a little bit, and you just start seeing like hail coming down from the sky as the weather picks up, and now it's storming.
Let me use my determination to roll medicine instead.
Yeah, go for it. Roll it.
Did it roll? There it is.
Yeah. Grikek, you're able to stop the hail, and somehow you were able to maybe start time again because you see that the explosion on the outside of it, because it's just imagine like a dome around you, and you could see the entirety of the Klingon ship, and then you see the Thunder Child in front of you off in the distance, and you see the fire slowly start to get bigger, just like really slowly. Like the fireball's getting bigger. It's like time is slowly resuming.
Look, Frank, like this, we can explode everything.
Okay, so Slar, you're gonna throw Boulder. At who?
One that is holding Captain.
Okay. Well, he's not holding Captain now, but he's walking up to the Captain. He's like, oh, if I can't hold you with my magic hands, I'm gonna fucking grab you with my actual hands.
Yes.
Okay, so you throw Boulder. That's gonna be a control security.
Okay.
And if you mess up, I can have Drac assist you.
Thank you. And what is the complication task roll?
1-1.
1-1. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me roll that. Oh, nice. Yeah, you go to throw Boulder. There's no damage on this. You go to throw Boulder, and he sees it as you lift it up, and you throw Boulder right at him, and then he just tries to like use force powers to move it out of the way. Instead, it like kind of stops in front of him, and it looks like he's fighting Boulder, and it's like in the middle of like the air, and he's struggling to keep it from flying into him. Captain,
I would like to come running up and tackle him into Boulder.
You want to tackle him into Boulder?
Yeah, like I want to. If he's struggling with Boulder, if I can get like a running tackle and slam him into Boulder.
Well, keep in mind that everyone who's tried to attack him directly has actually ended up flying backwards.
Oh, special. Maybe attack.
But Boulder is amazing.
Yes.
Now you could try pushing Boulder.
Push Boulder.
Run around him and push Boulder towards him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's trying to keep.
Sure.
He's trying to keep it. You could see like Boulder like doing this weird time phase thing, where it looks like it's floating in midair, and it's like phasing in and out of time. Like he's trying his best to control it from crushing him.
Yeah, I will go up and attempt to help push Boulder at him.
Okay, give me a fitness and control run. Horatio, what would you like to do?
I wanna just charge into Daniels. If he wants to try Ghost Hand, I'll show him the back of my hand, son.
That's not not Daniels. Oh, you want to do Daniels, or do you want to do the other guy?
I really just want to hit Daniels again.
Okay. Give me a fitness security roll, and that'll be complication range of 1 and task roll of 1.
Lay on hands.
Yeah, you go to tackle him, and you just kind of bounce back with like a that lightning sound.
Captain, help me.
And you see that Orion is trying to push Boulder into this guy who's currently like fighting it, and that you see his feet slowly sliding on the ground.
My God.
You see him like fighting Boulder, but it's like not working because he just had like there's one person already pushing on it.
All right, Kevin's gonna go try to help that next. He's gonna try to help.
Okay, so you get behind Boulder. Yeah, and you assist, and you just start to see his feet slowly push more and more. Daniel sees this, and he goes to try to stop it from happening, and he gets also within the way of Boulder.
Oh shit.
Frank, you're currently
he
still...
doesn't.
What's that?
We're not done yet, Daniels. Get back here.
Yeah, no, what are you going to do? Daniel started walking toward this guy, and he's trying to fight. You can see their feet slightly moving on the ground as they're trying to keep this boulder from pushing forward. It's gaining momentum the longer it's in the air.
I'm going to karate chop his neck in the same spot where I broke his spine the last time.
Ooh. Okay, do that same fitness security roll, please.
What was it? 1-1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck! Wait, I have bold security. I can re-roll that.
Yes.
At the cost of 3.
I was gonna say, yeah, at the cost of your advantage, go for it.
What the fuck?
It's okay, he botched it anyway. I rolled a 20, I got a dead 0.
Oh no.
Yeah, crit fail on Daniel. So you go to hit him on the shoulder, and just as you strike down, you're expecting to be thrown back. You don't even care if you get thrown back. You just want to hit this fucker. And that's when you hear that noise. And you see Daniel's collapse onto the ground. The boulder starts pushing the other guy, and he's like, no, no, no!
Wait, that actually worked?
Yeah. They were focusing all their power. They were both focusing most of their power to try to stop the momentum of Boulder. They're not able to get out of the way. You can see his power waning as he gets closer and closer to the edge of the cliff. What do the rest of you want to do now?
I'm still pushing Boulder.
Yep, you guys are still pushing.
Slar's gonna join.
Okay.
I wanna grab one of the phasers and set it to self-destruct on this console.
Oh, nice. Give me insight engineering. Drac, what would you like to do?
Here.
It's gonna be 1-1, Frank.
I'm gonna charge at him and shove him into Boulder with my mighty strength.
I tried that.
Okay.
There we are.
Well, they're pushing at him, so I'm just gonna charge behind him and go. "Argh!"
Okay. Give me that same roll you did before.
What a double roll.
No, you're fine. Yeah, you don't know these phasers very well, and you just kind of turn it off, and you're like, shit.
I'll keep fiddling with it.
Okay. Yeah, Drac, you get up to do it, but then you trip over your own feet, and you fall back on the ground.
Oh, I thought I'd slam into what's his name and fall back on my butt.
Yeah. So Frank, I'm gonna say you were able to do that now. You were able to and then you guys can all hear the phaser, and he's like, "What are you doing? You're going to kill us all! Stop pushing this thing!"
I'm just gonna stand there and make sure it explodes. Like, you're not stopping it this time.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah.
I'll go
He's
help
got a
with
neck.
Boulder.
I've got a karate.
Yeah,
chop.
help him, Boulder.
Okay.
Boulder.
Help Boulder.
Boulder.
Fitness security.
Boulder.
Same roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Ross, you start pushing. You see him like struggling to hold this, hold Boulder in front of it. You guys can see Boulder warping and wobbling and spinning incredibly fast. Well, not spinning like out of your hands, just like it looks like it would be. It's like the motion of it. It's like really wild. You're like, it's like a slingshot that's been pulled back so much, and you know what's going to happen. You just see him like. He's like, you're all fools. I am not done with you yet. I'm not done. I can't let them win. And then he somehow breaks whatever power he has, and Boulder unleashes on him, and immediately the full power of Boulder and all the pressure you guys put on it over this whole time just goes straight through him.
Nice.
And he goes,
Oh my god.
his legs go falling. The top half of him is gone. His legs go falling off the cliff.
That wasn't on me.
And you hear the sound of the thing. You see the explosion getting faster and faster outside. You can tell time is starting to return to normal.
We should go.
We should definitely go.
You see Boulder
Why are we
bust
still here?
straight through the window in the front, or the dome window in the front, barreling toward Earth as it creates a giant vacuum hole, and you as everything, you guys are like holding on to the ledge, and then that's when you hear the familiar sounds. Hey!
Teleport guy!
The transport!
Nice.
And then as you guys reappear, you see a whole bunch of people wearing like fucking motion picture clothes and stuff, and they're like, oh my god, it's the Thunderchild crew, they made it! Everyone's just like, oh my god. You see a whole bunch of people like they're like, we were trying to contact you this whole time.
Yeah, well, you didn't.
And you look over at the view screen, because they've been watching that Klingon ship in the distance, and you just see and then you see it explode. You see chunks of the Thunderchild careening toward Earth as it starts to enter the atmosphere. You guys are able to head outside just far enough to see it in the distance, a big giant fireball in the sky as it off somewhere far onto Earth.
And Captain gives it a crisp salute.
Slar will join.
All right.
Orion starts filing his nails.
Orion, give me an insight security roll, please.
Oh shit.
Just one.
Anytime now. Anytime now.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa!
Nice. You look around and you notice that transporter guy is not here with you.
Captain, transporter guy.
Just salute.
Yeah, so
He salutes.
Yeah, the crew of the Thunderchild is all standing outside this base, and they're just saluting the Thunderchild as it burns down over the atmosphere in several chunks of it, kind of like little little fireballs just erupting, crashing down into Earth.
Ryan's just giving a little wave.
And you just start to hear, and it looks like chunks of the battle has caused several pieces of a Federation ship to crash into Earth. The town of Huntington, West Virginia was devastated as a chunk of a Federation ship, Thunderchild, crashed into it, killing several million people.
West Virginia?
Hey, Cap, I can't think of a better background to get married under. Come on, let's do this.
Just right after people murdered in West Virginia. It's
Huntington.
like,
Huntington.
Do I have my 38?
Yeah, it's Huntington. They're not real people.
Can I slide a 38 to Ross?
All right. The captain turns
Thank
around
you.
and he goes, yeah, I'm sorry, I lied. I can't marry you unless we're on a ship.
You can't marry us unless you're the captain of the ship.
Yeah, well, the ship. He points at the arc across the sky and he goes, "That was the ship. That's where I can marry you. Can't do it. Sorry."
Keep in mind, now anyway.
A loaded M14.
Please.
All the other kids.
Yeah, so basically you just have Frank and Ross's sister just sitting there at the edge of the cliff, and she's just like, so what are you going to do now?
Well, he's probably in trouble. I mean, he just helped destroy a starship. We're gonna get a court-martial. It's gonna be great. They're gonna fire me, and I can finally get that beach I always wanted.
Captain, you look over and you see something transport in. I don't have the motion picture transport sounds in yet. Transport in, and you just see this guy, and he goes, Commodore Horatio!
Oh, crap.
And you turn around, and it's the president of the Federation.
Yeah, that's me.
For your
he's
gallant service in protecting the planet Earth, we thank you.
He just swears, fuck. Yes, and I will accept my resignation immediately.
No, not at all. You will actually be promoted to Admiral. And then as he's saying that, somebody whispers in his ear and he's like, Huntington was completely destroyed. Oh. We'll talk about promotions later. Good work, everyone. I'm glad you all made it here. We'll be well, with everything done, good work.
Thanks.
Well said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just he's conflicted because he wants to be mad for you destroying a city, but you did save the Earth.
Horatio just drinks from his flask and he goes, all I wanted was to be fired and finally retire.
I know, Captain.
God damn it.
Yeah, you guys are currently standing on this hill, and we're going to cut to about 2 weeks later.
Actually, I have one more thing for the captain.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Captain, I got you a gift.
He goes, yeah, what is it?
I'll punch him in the stomach. That's for throwing a glass at my head.
I point the 38 at the back of Drax's skull and pull the trigger for time.
No.
What?
Why Drac?
Finally! God, I've been dealing with that guy for months.
I catch the bull with my teeth and spit it in your eyes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but I just love the idea of getting punched in the gut and the spit take being the fade out with this solemn music. Just.
So we're going to cut to a couple weeks later. Captain, everyone is currently just in their dress clothes. This is the motion picture dress clothes. You all look really
Oh, God.
You guys
Yeah.
look really uncomfortable, and they just come to you and they're just like, Admiral Horatio, for all of your hard work and service to the Federation, we present to you the Medal of Valor, as to all the members surviving the Thunderchild. And you see several like possums up in the in some of the sections, and everyone's cheering. The possum people come be part of the Federation. There were several of them that were on the that just made a home in or starting to help rebuild Huntington, West Virginia, and they're gonna make that part of their home.
So wait, possum people, West Virginia.
So yeah, they're gonna basically make Huntington, West Virginia, the memorial for the people who live there, but also that's gonna be their new home.
Oh my God! All right.
At least
So-
Tix will be down.
And this is also a very somber time because this is also the right over here, Captain. You're presiding over the funeral for Transport Guy. It's a closed casket. You don't want to see the body.
Yeah, he goes.
Kind of do.
Transport guy was the best transport guy we ever had, even though he never did anything we asked the first time. But he was the best sort of crewman, the kind whose name I can't remember.
Anybody else would like to say anything?
Orion would like to give like a 35-minute speech about how close he was to Transport Guy and all the hard times they went through.
And he never talked back.
Ross, you are wearing a cast, even though you don't have to. You just want to look badass.
I'm probably also wearing like a giant bandage over the gaping hole in my chest.
Yeah.
Starfleet medicine, that's like a 10-minute out procedure.
He's looking really cool.
I'm not playing The Wrath of Khan Amazing Grace. Please don't send me that. Thank you. That's what... No, I'm not playing that. We're going to get fucking banned on YouTube. All right, so... Yeah, so you just see that, and you just hear some, like the priest company's like, that was a rousing speech, Captain. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Transport, whatever his name was. What was his name?
He was the most human.
His name was A Transport Spaghetti.
A Transport Spaghetti. Served with valor and all the other stuff that you do in Starfleet. He is a man who really he died, and that is incredibly saddening.
You actually suck at this.
And he just side eyes over at you, and then he just he says, "He will always be remembered in our hearts and our minds." And whatever else people of Earth use. Anyway, thank you for
Are you
coming.
the Warm-Up Act?
Wait, are we on a reality show?
Yeah. No, he just looks down at the casket and he says a few prayers, and everyone just kind of disperses. So what do you guys want to say? This is the end.
Whatever happened to Boulder?
Yeah.
Oh, Boulder was never found.
I'm hungry. Let's get some rocket burger.
You saw that it was heading.
Rocket burger.
You saw that it was heading toward Earth, but nobody in the Federation can seem to find it. So if it crash landed, it crash landed somewhere.
It'll be the search for Boulder. That'll be
Boulder
the movie.
is one with Earth now.
It'll be the movie, The Search for Boulder.
Right.
Yes.
I've been in the Amazon forest for 48 hours.
Slar's been
I
crying.
am going to Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah, you've been crying, but not for Transport Guy because Boulder's gone.
Yeah, so the captain goes, all right, guys, rocket burger on me. We'll see how much this metal fetches and liquor.
You start to
Telegram.
You start to.
Telegram.
Oh, telegram.
Wait, guys, it's a letter. It's from Boulder. He's in the past, but he's still alive.
Gonna go back in time.
No.
You see
No.
Orion in a hacker man outfit. I will hack time.
You just see the priest wheel the case with Transport Guy off to a side room, and you guys are just sort of hanging off.
Yeah, and he goes, all right, look, let's go get drunk and maybe forget all this. And I'll try to do something to get us all fired. But
give me an insight command roll for the captain.
Oh, all right.
Task
Let me go to
roll
Waffle
one.
Hut.
In task roll 1, complication 1.
Nope.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh shit! Yeah, he fucked it up. Yeah, you see him moving it, and you look down at the shoes of the priest, and you could tell that those are not dress shoes.
What?
Well, you could tell that they're dress shoes for somebody who was in the 17th century. Something really out there.
I sneak his 44 into his hand.
Well, the captain already had it. It's part of his dress uniform.
Oh, okay.
He's got
Yeah,
the holster. It's got like a white holster.
Yeah, we're gonna walk over there. I'm gonna be like, something's up with the priest. Let's fuck him up. Maybe we'll get fired.
I just take a seat.
Are you gonna tell your crew that, or you want to just go handle it yourself?
I'll just go handle it myself.
Okay. So you walk up to this priest as he's wheeling away, and you just hear him like, as he's like whistling while he works as he pushes this thing into the back.
Captain's gonna pistol whip him.
You're just gonna pistol whip this guy?
Cha!
Yeah. Okay. I'm not even gonna have you roll for that. You just pull out your pistol and you hit him in the back of the head, and he goes, "Ow! How rude!"
He puts the gun in his face and cocks the hammer back, and he goes, "You're not right. I just got a gut feeling.
And he
Convince me otherwise."
And he just goes, "Oh, I'm just a priest. I'm here to collect the dead."
It's mud.
It's not. It's not mud. You would know if it's mud.
He cocks the hammer to the full position and goes, "Last chance."
And he just puts his hand up onto the gun, and you just hear a click on the inside of it, and you can tell that the springs will not pull back the hammer now. And he just goes, "Don't worry, Captain. The judgment for humanity will come. For you are a violent and savage race, and I, well, am just a normal priest, ready to be your salvation. So until then, take care of yourself." As he smiles, and he goes, "Oh yes, transport," and then you just hear like the sound of a flash, like.
And he goes,
That's not
"If
a
all the
normal
letters-"
transport. You've never seen a transporter do that.
He goes, "Of all the letters in the alphabet,
Yeah.
I don't know what to call this guy anyways."
R.
Now let's go to Rocket Burger and forget that this exists.
Yeah, you guys
Can
go
we
to
go
a
to Waffle Hut?
1950s themed diner, and you guys are all just sitting there in this diner.
Oh man, the 1950s diner makes me think of that Gangster Planet.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Remember when you guys went back to Cleveland?
Can I get some cigarettes and cash money?
But yeah,
Yes.
as the camera pans out, you guys are just currently sitting there in the diner. Do you want to say anything before we go, Captain?
The captain says, "Whiskeys all around."
Yay!
Resume. I don't have a job anymore.
No
Resume.
job. This is Starfleet.
We'll find something, Slar.
We'll find something. I mean, they gotta have a garbage scout they'll let us have. That worked out last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't we become contractors?
Yeah, what is everyone going to say? What are you guys going to do with your characters? Just so everyone can kind of tell.
Well, I mean, Frank's like, well, I mean, apparently I was never supposed to meet you guys. So, I mean, hopefully it all turns out for the best.
God, what am I
Slar
even
will
gonna
go
do?
to archaeology to find Boulder, no matter where it goes.
Yeah, you're just going to spend your time searching for Boulder.
Yes.
Drac.
Drek, what? You cut out.
My headphones are dying on me.
What do you say,
No,
Drek?
Drac returns to his home planet where he enjoys a career as a professional wrestler.
All right.
The Drac Attack. He sells lots of T-shirts and action figures and becomes famous.
Horatio is going to sit in an office and hide from his responsibilities until he finally dies in the wall.
Yeah, you're an admiral in charge of combat tactics, and Ross is actually a captain, a part of your personal armada that protects Earth.
Oh my god.
You know, he's the one
insane.
ship that you can call to do anything you want.
So long as I don't let his sister marry Frank.
And Federation also hands you a letter from the president of the Federation, and he says, after reviewing your complaints about the mothballing of the Miranda class, Federation has decided, based on the courageous actions of the Thunderchild and the people who protected Earth, that the Miranda class will forever be a part of Starfleet.
He nods and is like, yeah, that's great. He just throws it away.
The ship's a piece of shit, sir.
So Slar does that. Ross, what do you do now that you're a captain?
I try to run a tighter ship and not become an alcoholic. I mean, he'll stay in it as a captain for a time, but eventually he might retire or at least go on the reserve.
Yeah, you're on that ship for a while. Drek, what do? You in a wrestling, and
he's gonna wrestle and merchandise.
Greg, and that leaves Frank and Orion.
Well, obviously, I marry Ross's sister, and I become his science officer on his ship.
Yep, you become his first officer. Orion.
Orion ascends to become a captain of his own ship. But
yeah,
within the first 24 hours, he realizes he doesn't like this many people looking at him. So he goes down and starts a TV show based on Friends, but in this current timeline. But he really just uses it so he can get a free bar out of the deal. And just runs his bar until.
Yeah, you command a like a person study kind of vessel, but you decide that's not the kind of life for you. And Grkek, what do you do?
Grkek's going to stay and settle on Earth and just take a quiet position as a biologist and get an actual quiet life.
A biologist in Huntington, West Virginia, with your possums.
Yes, and live a quiet life. Though he may still be open to some occasional less reputable medical project.
Of course. And so
I mean, it is West Virginia.
So that is the end of the Thunderchild's 5-year, well, not 5 year, just whatever your mission.
We had like 3 good weeks there.
Captain's just sitting at his desk as the camera slowly pans out.
And then he throws a bottle at the camera.
And then it slowly, like, plays credits, but not, like, the actual credits for the show, just, like, the credits over, like, just names. Thanking Headshot and everybody who gave pennies to the stream and all the people who showed up that I wanted to make, but I ran out of time.
Thank you all for coming and supporting Boulder as a weird character that wasn't supposed to be.
We've made this really stupid.
Indeed.
But I'm proud of this stupid. Unlike most of my stupid, where I'm embarrassed of my stupid. This has been top tier stupid. And for a first time DM, you did really well.
Thank you.
You did amazing.
And
incredible.
Well,
This was like peak RPG stupid. It was great.
we'll be back again with another tabletop game. We'll probably end up playing something at some point. Probably not next.
Fate.
Probably not next week, but this will be the end of the Saturday games for a little while. So I'll make an announcement if we decide to change that. But that'll be it for now.
For free.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna archive this, so you guys can watch it and enjoy it, and show your family how we can come up with a better Star Trek show on the fly than Discovery did.
I literally made that ending very similar to like how an end of the budget show would have done it. That's why it was so like weird. Because the Turnabout Intruder was actually the last episode of Star Trek, the original series, and it ends with Kirk just walking onto the bridge. And I wanted to give them a proper send-off. And the people who did that kind of thing for the actual crew of the Enterprise was Star Trek Continues, which is on YouTube, and I highly recommend it. It's the first 2 episodes are pretty decent, but it gets better as it goes on, and it's really good at the end. Tex also watched it too, and I think he can.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. When they replace McCoy, it gets better.
Yes.
That fucking McCoy.
Yeah,
McCoy was like, Captain, what do we do?
They replaced McCoy after two episodes. But it's fine. It is quite a good show. If you want to watch the end of the 5-year mission of the Enterprise, watch that. It's actually really well done. Yeah, Vic really did make that a labor of love. He did a great job on that. But yes, that's pretty much it. So with that said, are you ready, Kobold, for one last time?
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah,
It wasn't
sing
crying, you were
along.
crying.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Remember, Comstar Home Video, if you think we're watching, we are.
You have no choice.
The end.